No, I was going through my folders trying to find the just any picture for the starting soon, and that's a drawing Matt left. And I used to have a little notepad thingy that anyone could leave drawings on, but one, it was pretty buggy, and two, the developer stopped updating it at some point, so half the time it didn't even work. And some time ago, when Lizzie was still rocking Penitent's weapon and Red Eye jacket, Matt did that little drawing. So I found it here with the rest of the LobCorp art. Speaking of which, I have so much stuff that I just gotta finish. I'm thinking one or two of these nights I'm just not gonna stream and I'm gonna work on art. And obviously this is the latest, this is like the big one that I started working on, and then I never got around to finishing it. Diva is done, Yukari is almost done, my Legally Distinct clone is almost done, and Yum Yum is pretty far. Although Yum Yum is no longer rocking that set, and neither is Yukari. Either way. Let's get on with the show. Lobotomy Corp.exe. Makes it sound like a damn creepypasta. There we go. Alright. Welcome back to LobCorp. One sec, I'll open my window. I do have my fan on. It was particularly hot today. I don't know, we had a rare cold day before yesterday, something like that. So I thought, oh, maybe it's finally gonna be a bearable temperature without the AC. No, it's still hot as hell. We're probably not gonna be able to get it fixed this month, so hopefully next month. So pardon if you hear a tiny, or not like a fan on the light setting in the background. Just gotta live with it. Okay, I am good to go. We're on day 40. We are going to have to memory repo today. I don't know if there's anything else I need done. I can't do Kessid suppression because that would have to end the day, and we don't want to get to day 41. So we're probably just going to memory repo. If there's any gear I'm missing, I guess I could buy it back. And I'm assuming that's what we got for the first day anyway. And then, just fishing for new abnos. I believe we have a full set of everything at the moment. We're learning about the new abno, then memory repo. Did we have a new one? I know we had Funeral of Dead Butterflies. Funeral of White Butterflies. Oh my lord. I think I just threw on the gear like haphazardly. We'll think about it. We'll think about it more once we memory repo. Oh my god, Priz. What happened, Prismia? Like, in like old reality, or like not reality, but like you'd see on TV like interviews of people that wanted to keep their identities anonymous. They would completely blacken the face or have a black bar. That's all I can think of right here. What happened to you, Priz? Oh, dude, I forgot. Oh, but we'll get back, what's his name eventually, right? The butterfly dude? Because, damn, dude, that back gift is awesome. And I think they are going to lose it. We're going to have to remake Islet as well. Okay, Lizzie's over here. If I'm being honest with you, I think we're just going to go in like this. We're going to memory repo today anyway, so not thinking there'll be much else to do at the moment. We're missing almost everybody. Alright. Let's begin. Clear the day with 8 or more employees whose temperance is 100 or higher. I have... is that... I only needed 5 of them, or I needed 8 of them and I have 5? I'm not sure. End the day with maximum observation level of every abnormality in the facility. That will have to wait. I think that was a quest for Bina, anyway. You're not ending this day, remember. Yes. We're just gonna work with this thing and then... Alright! Spider Buzzsaw camera. Yeah. Let me just do a quick once through everything that has, you know, remotely good gear. 4 out of 4, 3 out of 3. I think Galaxy Kid had only one weapon. I hate when they only have one weapon. MOSB, we got the full set. You know it, bud. I guess before we repo, I could start murking the clerks here and just have somebody. Hey yo, what the hell's that face? And just have somebody work with Melting Love for a bit. Wow, pitch black hair. That's like what? What is the absence of color? 256, 256, 256? Or is it 000? I think it's 000. I'm an artist, trust me. Okay, we're just murking the clerks, like, you know, I don't know how many times I have to say it. It's not something I take enjoyment in. That's Yum Yum! My girl, she's back from the... She's back from the dead. We'll meet again. We'll see her again. I assume Crab Claws here is just gonna murk through everything anyway, so I may as well get rid of them on my own terms. That is a lovely hairstyle. Actually, that is fantastic. Look at her. If you told me this was a Vocaloid, I believe it. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'm sorry. Okay. I think Insight was just pure 0. So we'll do Instinct, I guess. It's like key rank or some shit, so not like it truly matters. Or was it Instinct that was red? Damn, I think I got it mixed up. You're fighting in there, right? I thought it was, dude, I thought it was an Instagib. Yeah, I should have had some other units stationed. No offense, but I mean, I guess. Michaela. Oi, Lizzie, where you going, girl? This homeboy's just gonna ignore you. And this dude's weapon, or not this dude. Big Bird's weapon is so slow. Okay, Letitia's here. Letitia, sorry. Michaela with Letitia's weapon is here. Damn, dude. For being he rank, he's pretty annoying. Ew, he's got, like, flesh under the camera. Yeah. Fucking die already, homeboy. Alright, both of you stay here. Okay, definitely not red. We'll try white, I suppose. In the meantime, any clerks around here? Nope. Okay. Pretty sure we got the 2 blue star sets. Yeah. Like 3 yin sets. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went through and bought everything. We even have 2 censored weapons, which I'm still curious. I didn't dish those out, actually. We got all those. Yep. Got all those. What a beautiful weapon. Alright. Lizzie, you're going back in. Michaela's fully healed. I guess we'll try Insight. I feel like I always try Insight the first time, and it failed last time. I hate this fucking camera! Nah. You've crossed me for the final time, homeboy. Charisma. I let. Y'all here yet? You are. You resist red, right? Surely. Yeah. Golden Road it. Hell yeah. Alright, you're all stationed here now. Well, if it's not fucking... It might just be like, oh, if their stats are too high, it won't work. Better not be one of those. We'll try attachment. I don't really want to get attached to a flesh camera. Okay, it's gotta be some kind of... Oh, you have too many stats. I can give you a hint if you want? Sure. We've already tried 3 of the 4. What? What do you mean someone from Central died? Oh! Yeah, no, I forgot about Red Riding Hood and Mercenary, my bad. Nothing really substantial happened. Let's just go ahead and restart the day. I swear Lizzie worked with it enough that we were able to buy the camera last time. You stare into the abyss stares back at you. Do I have to observe the camera? Do I have to not observe the camera? Well, I'll send someone with, like... You've observed it every time so far. So make it off camera? That'd be kind of interesting. Okay. First things first, we're gonna station some people. I think... Who has, flesh armor? No one's alive, man. Bong Bong, wait outside here just in case. Preferably we don't want to mess with little red though. Y'all are over here. You know what, Juliet, go hang out with your mom. There. Is this new lore? I don't know. She's wearing the set though. Alright, I'm sorry about this. Oh, dude, this dude has anime main character energy. It's Yum Yum but blue. Sorry, that's all I think of when I see that hairstyle. That is quite the expression though. I'm sorry. Those two could have been the protagonists of an isekai story, but not today, sorry. Well, maybe they are now that they're no longer with us. Probably not. I think we keep their souls locked up in a cage in a river underneath a facility for some reason. I don't know. I don't make the rules, damn it. I don't enjoy killing clerks, alright? Look at them. They each have their own story to tell, but that story will involve them dying horrifically to melting love if I don't get rid of them. Nice to meet you, ex-Romian. Like, look at this guy. This guy's seen some stuff. He won't see anything anymore. Their story is now over. You never know. Maybe they'll get isekai'd. Anything beats working here, I'm being honest. Just going for a double kill there. See, I don't know. Some of the clerks are adorable. Okay, that's dealt with. Okay, we'll do Lizzie again. I'm gonna do Instinct, and I'm gonna face my camera away. We'll be in a different department. Okay. Is this some wacky one where I can't be looking at it or it fails? We'll find out soon if Angela warns me that something breaks free. It wouldn't be Angela, actually. It would be Hakma. Okay. I mean, we have 16 boxes. Was that truly fascinating? Fascinating. Thank you for the follow. Maybe the bullets just put them back outside all safe and sound, but it's not safe outside. Believe it or not, I mean, I don't truly know what it's like living out there, but I think it's good to work for Lobotomy compared to what it's like outside. I've only seen little glimpses, like the Tiferet suppression cutscenes. And I think that's the only time we've seen the outside. Not counting the old facility, obviously. Which, that was a wild cutscene in and of itself. Okay, what a wacky. Is like the eye closed if I'm not looking? That's so goofy, man. Well, that's enough to buy all of these. Yeah, the work results are good. Not red, though. Okay, I see red is bad. Well, I mean, let's do it again, I guess. T rank, right? Yeah, T rank. Okay, in the meantime, yeah, I mean, not much else to do. We have full sets of everything, I want to say, including the Night of Despair. Oh, yeah. Last time, or the time before last, I beat Gebra. So that's why I'm able to buy 2 sets, or at least 2 sets of everything. Scorched Girl, it's a cool set, but it is Teth rank, so. At least this is, Pale Damage, Life of a Daredevil. And I think Zayans are unaffected because it's a max of 5. Another singing machine. Yep, I'm good. Good there. We got more boxes, so I think Lizzie's done. Okay. Let's see. Work with O-05-76 must proceed while the containment unit is outside the manager's view. It's funny. It's fucking funny. Okay. Not much else to do at the moment. We've got sets of everything. Before we repo, which we will have to memory repo, I will, work a little bit with Melting Love. We've got the full set except for 1 weapon. Which we're, like, a 4th ways there. It's just a bit shy. Yeah. Which I'm surprised it is when it has 2 fucking gigantic buzzsaw arms. Crab camera over here. When O-05-76's containment unit was in view for 5 seconds or longer during work, the Clyfoth counter lowered. O-05-76 became completely stationary when it was out of the manager's view. Please take this into account. It stays still when it breaks free! Okay, that's funny. I wonder if clerks can then just murk it. Fascinating. I'm 1 away from affording that, so keep it up, Lizzie. Oh, wait, is its Clyfoth lowering while I'm looking at it just dead ass, or only when working with it? I'll have to read that tooltip again. Okay. I recently, last time was pretty basic. We just worked with these 2 new Abnos. We got the Censored Weapon, we got Funeral of Dead Butterflies set. Pretty slick, honestly. I haven't dished it out yet. Okay, once we got boxes, I'm gonna go take a peek. Can I see its current Clyfoth yet? No, I gotta buy this. Schadenfreude. Or Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude? Okay. And again, I'm one work box away. Ooh, that's kind of a cool armor. Key rank, gaze. I mean, it's okay stats. I actually kind of really like that. The camera on the shoulder, camera on the knee. Looks cool. Okay, we can see his current Clyfoth. There we go. That's fascinating. I like that. That's quirky. I like that. It's better than the damn train or any of these other gimmicky ones. Knock on wood, we never see that thing again. Okay, we're good with all of these guys. I mean, I could work with this just to build up more boxes in case we ever need to buy them again, but meh. I hate the train. Amen! Preach it, baby. My first facility, so this is technically still my first playthrough, but the first time I played the game, I played up until day 20-something. My facility was overrun with things that I couldn't handle as a noob. I had the train as early as, like, week 2 or something, and I had all these abnos that I just couldn't deal with. Like, Melting Love and MOSB were there for sure. Queen of Hatred? I forget the name, that bitch, though. And I just couldn't deal with it. I was lucky enough to get the train in training and then repoed it into the sun where it belongs. Anyway, it was too much for me. I got a mod that let me start back on day 1 with all of my units. I didn't touch my units until I got back to day 20-something. So, and that time around I learned, like the second time around, I learned to actually train everybody. So a lot of the units that I have up here were ones from the second facility, the current playthrough we're on right now. A couple of them are dead, but some of these, like, I trained them from the ground up. Some of them are rocking pretty good gear now. Anyway, I couldn't handle the train. It was too much for me. I even took like a almost year-long break from the game, I want to say. Okay, I actually want to take a look at you now. Ooh, is that not the same weapon as old Reddit? Give or take. Okay. Also, he rank. It's like a weird flesh thing on your hand for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Might be thinking of logging. Which one was that? Or is logging the giant axe from like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz? Yeah, no. The train's too much. Okay, so we should get a full set of these since we're gonna repo. Okay, we're gonna have to keep working with it, which is fine. Perfectly fine, even. Is there anyone here who needs a certain stat? You're 5 across the board. Actually, Ilet's gonna get deleted. I'm gonna have to remake her. Remind me, when I repo, are stats retained, Alonso? We'll send in Olive, because Olive's one of those, like, low stat ones. Well, Instinct's a bad one. Attachment's also kind of bad. I mean, Insight might get her to 5. We'll see how she does. She's rocking WoW rank gear. Stats are reset to their point of the repo point. Okay. Alright, in that case, it don't matter. I'll just keep sending Lizzie in. Okay, so just taking a peek. Up, 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 up. Ooh, she did pretty bad. Schadenfreude. I believe the thing only ticks down after, right? Okay. Well, just keep doing this. I don't know if Lizzie has a gift in the hand slot. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like she has any gifts, actually. She had the lipstick at one point, which is pretty nice. What Abno do you hate the most? The lottery machine. Lottery baby machine yeeted into the sun. That thing, we only had it for a couple of days. I could not stomach it after that. It's like a weird, like, flesh baby thing. It's like a lottery machine. Someone has to be fed to it whenever its Clyfoth melts down. Yeah, nah, I hate that thing. I loathe it. What a loathsome abnormality. Good work, Lizzie. I have a grudge with Queen of Hatred. Yes, I like her set. The magical girl aesthetic thing is really cool. However, in my first facility where I had her, we haven't had her since. I probably should get her back for the gear because it is a cool weapon and armor. I didn't have execution bullets. And I had her and Army in black. Yeah, that's what it was. So Clerks dying, which was out of my control, since I didn't have execution bullets, would break them out almost every day. And then I also had to deal with the train and all this other stuff. Nah. So I have a bit of a personal grudge against the Queen of Hatred. Is it a fantastic design? Yes. Is it a cool weapon and armor? Yes. But, oh my god, dude. She has slighted me too much. I wish we still had King of Greed? King of Gluttony? I think it's King of Greed. Since Ilet's rocking the set, but now we can hold 2 sets. Okay. We're gonna have to work with this thing a lot. But, no problem. He ranks better than Teth or Zayn. Alright. Again, we're not finishing this workday. We're working with this, getting the full set. We're working with Melting Love until we can't anymore. And we're outie. Memory Repo, and I gotta remake Ilet. And since that thing kept breaking out, since I didn't understand the mechanic, I stationed Juliet and Bong Bong over here, but looks like it's fine. Me with my ghetto-ass setup to kill Clerks to sate Queen of Hatred before even reaching Central was with their fray shoots. Huh. Fascinating. I mean, that's a good way of murking a bunch of Clerks. I'm surprised that counts. It's a good thing that that counts. Alright, keep it up, Liz. Can I think of any other things that I hate? I really don't like Yin and Yang. Although I haven't really tried fighting them in a while. It's a bullet and it executes them, so it's fair. I mean, why that makes it okay for the Clerks' Rights Association or Brigade or whatever you want to call them, I'm not sure. But, you know, if it works for them, it works for me. And look, I'm not a card-holding member of the Clerks' Rights Association. I still feel for them. I don't like killing them. But, I mean, if I gotta, I gotta. It's like the first time I ever killed, like, an herbivore in Monster Hunter. You just feel bad. But you need to get the meat. Alright, Liz, let's keep it up. This led to me building a hatred for my safety clerks because they were usually in a poor position. So they got extra execution bullets when I got them. Yeesh. I mean, fair enough. Okay. We didn't dish out the other... their fray shoots armor, right? I don't think so. Oh, I don't even have another Cobalt Scar. So, I mean, it's fine. At some point, we're just going to keep memory repoing to keep getting good gear. Okay. Our hub coming out in the first meltdown. Which can only be from here or the previous thing. Amber Dawn is fine. That's the hunger one. Is this something Matt can work with? He's not that bad, right? When employee of Justice level 2 or lower finished working with the Funeral of the Dead Butterflies, the Clapper counter lowered. Matt's fine. When the phenomenon also occurred when employees of Fortitude level 4 or higher. Okay, we need someone in the middle of the road. We need a 3-3-3-3. Gotta have someone in here. Hallen? Yeah, you're 3 across the board. That's the sweet spot for this guy. Can you make it in time, though? Where do you, Mobby Nerd? I think I paid for Mobby Nerd to get 5s. Yeah. It's my boy right there. Twitch.tv/MobbyNerd_. Pretty chill, dude. Are you done working with Schadenfreude? Yeah, it was kind of a bad work, though. It's fine. Okay, so before Hallen gets here, 2 or lower, bad. 2 or lower, justice. 4 or higher, red, bad. Everything else should be fine. Okay, and his best work is actually justice. Surprising, so we'll do that. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take a quick break in a little bit because I got some homemade pizza dough rising right now. And alone, so if you want to hang out after stream, watch some YouTube or something, let me know. I'll be making a pizza after tonight's stream. Okay, had a girl howling. And honestly, I should probably go do that now before I forget. We'll do it when I'm done getting all the sets from Schadenfreude. I mean, I'd offer you some if I could. I bake them homemade. I make the dough. I make the sauce. Oh, I need to make the sauce. That's fine. It's like a 30-minute process. It's just kind of annoying because you have to like keep an eye on it so it doesn't boil everywhere. Oh, actually, his best is repression work. I've been doing insight the whole time. It's fine. And the only thing that matters here is as long as you're not looking at it. Okay. Do any of you need justice? No. Obviously no. No. And we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, that has a much higher chance. We might even end the workday before we even get to Amber Dawn, which is fine. Or not end, but memory repo. I wish I could make my own pizzas. My shitty apartment oven is too garbage for good pizzas, though. We've had the same one for like, damn, dude, probably like 10 years. But I'm not sure. I mean, ovens are kind of weird, where like they're all kind of a little different. Like maybe yours takes a little longer to get heated, or maybe the thing isn't completely accurate. So you know, you adjust to your, I want to say hardware, but that doesn't sound right for a kitchen appliance. I've gotten used to working with my oven, obviously. My grandma taught me how to bake these pizzas. It's her recipe. Let's see. The only part I don't make, obviously, is the pepperoni and the cheese. I think that would be a step too far. Okay. A couple more works here should do the trick. They're honestly not that hard to make, and I know that might sound a little surprising if you're someone that doesn't cook. I wasn't someone that cooked until my grandma started teaching me. Okay. Helen, you can probably return. That's fine. We're probably not going to get to the meltdown. Is that enough? Nope, not yet. I love cooking as well. I'm glad I'd learned how. I would love to get better at baking. I can knead myself a good pizza dough. Like, I can do it without looking at the recipe anymore. My grandma wrote it down for me a long time ago, and I still have that nicely stored away. But, I can just do it off of memory now. But baking other stuff, if it's not pumpkin pie, which I've also kind of ingrained how to make pumpkin pie. For the most part, I still got to look up the recipe just to refresh myself. I don't know. I'm not very good at kneading like regular bread dough. I feel maybe it's because I don't use bread flour or something, but I feel like it doesn't quite rise. It doesn't look as nice as it does in like a bakery. I mean, it still tastes good, right? But, you know. Okay, we're done with Schadenfreude. Did I get Schadenfreude from this? Not really, no. What Schadenfreude is there to get from this? I don't understand. I guess we'll find out when we read the lore later. Remind me to read this in a bit. Yumi! That's one of my units. I don't know if she's even still with us anymore. She might have died a while back. Okay. If you don't mind me, I'm going to put up a BRB just for a little bit. Because I know the screen's black. Sorry. I need to go bag up my pizza dough. It's been rising for about an hour and a half now, so I'm just going to put in some bags. When I make my pizza dough, I make enough to make 4 pizzas. Just cut it up, Put them each in their own individual Ziploc bags and freeze the ones you're not going to use. I'll be back 2-3 minutes tops. Be right back. I'm sorry. The stand broke a long time ago, so I just keep it in a cup. But as you could probably tell, it's not very sturdy. It falls over easily. Anyway, be right back. back. Sorry about that. Took longer than I expected because my pizza dough rose too much. It actually overflowed from the bowl that I had it in. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go back to window capture here, and it should be on screen. Thank you. Oh, hang on. I see some people showed up. Whoops. Let's see. Rave, my boy. I was AFK. Sorry about that. Let's see. Hey, Gem Miner. If you got to know you're still alive, I think. You'll definitely be alive after the repo, at least. Red Mist. Yes. Sounds like Red Mist, yeah? Yes, thank you. Alright. Now that I'm caught up. We're done with Schadenfreude. We got the full set. Just double checking. We'll read the lore at the end of the stream. That's honestly, I think that's my favorite part of the game, reading the lores. Who can work with Melting Love? When the work result was bad or normal, the Clyfoth counter lowered, so it has to be good. Melting Love gave a lump of slime to the first employee, -1, who performed any work other than repression. The lump heals and raised success rate. When you complete repression work, the Clyfoth counter lowers. Employees who are in the same area as -1 have a low chance of being infected. They become -2 with slime on their cheek. Let's see. You become like a slime monster. The Clyfoth counter drops to 0 when the number of -2s took more than 50% of the department while -1 was still alive. Alright. You used Prismia to work with her last time. Perfect. He was the only survivor of my, A-team, by the way. Gem Miner died. My legally distinct clone died. We lost it. Oh my god, man. Yukari Diva. I get sad just thinking about it. 24 more PE bomb. Oh, yeah, if you do repression work with her, you can stave off the infectiousness for 30 seconds. Wow. A whole 30 seconds. That's definitely good enough. Let's see. Where my boy Priz at? Oh, did I maybe move him over here in case cameraman broke free? Yeah. Alright, Priz, you're going over here. Pretty sure we got the full sets on everything. So you haven't missed much. We just worked with the new guy, the camera. The mechanic is actually kind of funny. If you're looking at it, it's gonna break free. Its Clyfoth counter will lower if you look at it for 5 seconds, I think. When the Schadenfreude unit was in view for 5 seconds or longer during work, the Clyfoth counter lowered. That's funny. So I wasn't understanding why it was breaking free earlier. Alright, Priz. What is your best one? Looks like it's attachment. And let me double check. It didn't say anything about working attachment, right? Oh, if you work attachment, you're gonna fucking die. You gotta be careful with these things. Yeah, the only thing that matters is repression. Are you gonna get shy if I look at you? I doubt it. Have you guys seen what this thing actually looks like when it breaks free? I kind of prefer the way it looks that way, if I'm being honest. It's in the background of a drawing I haven't finished yet. Hang on. Okay, so Priz, you have to stay in this hallway. Up, A. I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm sorry. You're fired. Okay, no one's around. No one's around. Let me show off the drawing real quick. That's the old one. Here we go. She just becomes like a big lanky slime monster, and I think that looks way cooler. This is a work in progress from earlier in the year. Anyway. Alright, Priz. It's attachment, right? Yeah. So we won't be able to work with her too much. Nobody was around here to get infected? No. We'll work with her maybe one more time. It won't be enough to get a weapon. But, you know, we're building up some PE boxes. Although, maybe we could go until her Clyphot hits 1. Now, there's a thought. Halfway there. You know what? Sure. If it's normal or bad, the Clyphot's counter will lower, but she has 3, so we can lower her down to 1. Hey, Matt. How's it going? How you been? Ooh, I have a bit of a gift for you in Minecraft. It's nothing like big or anything, but I found something you might want for your cafe, your restaurant, whatever you're running on the Minecraft server. You'll find out more next time we play that, I guess. Okay. Damn, man, look at those boxes. Melting love makes those who look at it feel affection without realizing it. Well, I mean, I'm a red-blooded man. A slime girl is quite nice to look at. But again, I still think when she breaks out, she looks cooler. She looks more in line with this. Yeah. Okay, what's the marker for good on her? 25 or more? That was 27. I mean, more power to you, Priz. Okay, now it's basically a coin toss if her Clyphot's gonna lower, but it should be fine. It should be fine. And worst case scenario, we're gonna memory repo right now anyway. After memory repoing, I don't really know. Maybe we'll attempt a mission or two. Some of these I feel like are just gonna... Yeah, some of these are just gonna finish automatically. Does this one need 8 employees or 5? I think it needs 8, and I only have 5. I'm not sure about that. Damn, dude! Okay, well, we got the weapon. That was with a... My god. That was 1 red box. Damn. Okay, well... Clyphot counter didn't even lower. So we are going to... I've fucked up so many times. When it comes to important decisions like this, I need clearance from Alonso. Alonso, I click rewind to memory repo, right? Yes, this is the right option. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so that's going to reset ego gifts, and we're going to have to remake Islet. Exelos! Damn, dude, the 5 stream streak. Look, the streak mechanic is brand new. I don't really know how it works, but good to see you, bro. 450 points. You know what? If you get... what is it? I'll do a drawing for you when you get enough. Let me take a look. I don't remember what I left it priced at. It's 7,500, but keep up those streaks and you'll keep earning those points, I guess. I'm not touching anything because Corp's doing like the spinny blue wheel thing. We'll just let it do its thing. Should be fine, right? So what's the game about? I never got to ask. Okay. Do you know SCP? It's basically that. Okay, good. The game didn't crash. I was getting a little worried there. Anyway, I'll do art for you if you get enough points. Enough crowns. Okay, so these are all hideous monstrosities that go against, common decency and humanity. We need to keep them in boxes and harvest energy from them. And that's the job, man. They each have ways you need to take care of them. Like Galaxy Kid, if you work with him, you can only work with him. Because if you work with something else, he'll freak out and you die. Because it makes his Clyphot counter lower, yeah. And he has a max... Well, maybe almost. I don't know if that would lower it to 1 or not. Either way. Queen Bee, if you work with it and it's not 17 or more boxes, she has a very high chance of spreading spores in the facility that will kill off all the clerks and turn them into giant bee monsters. This has a chance of bewitching someone with low stats in the facility. They'll be tempted to come over to the room, put on the shoes, and then go kill someone or something. It's been a while. Anyway, here we are. Wait, conditions not met? Must be past day 37. Oh. Cannot attempt core suppression on a memory imprint day. Okay. Everybody's back! Okay. Alright, they're back from the dead. We're gonna have to take a couple minutes here to dish out gear. Unfortunately, we lost the army in pink armor, so Yukari's not gonna be wearing her armor anymore. I mean... Delilah... Okay, she's rocking the... What is this? Adoration? But what about Yukari? We have a lot of Aleph stuff to dish out. Not sure why it says past day 37. It just has to be day 37. Okay. I mean, Corp and being a little buggy. Or obtuse. Okay, you know what? It's not quite the same, but... sure. Although, I think you get a bonus if you have the ego gift. Am I right? Reduces the movement speed of target by 30% for 3 seconds. Target takes additional black damage for a certain amount of time. No. What? Adoration. No, okay, no. It's just HP plus 5, SP plus 10. For the... This ego gift is from Melting Love. Prismia. This is his set. Diva. This is her set. Yum Yum we're upgrading. Pretty sure, yeah. Could work with some stats on hers. Let's see. Do you play... Or do you play RTS? RTS games? No. What counts as an RTS again? That's, like what? StarCraft? Warcraft? Warhammer stuff? I don't really have the brain for that kind of thing, but I've never really played one before. So maybe if I tried one? Or am I mixing that with 4X? I'm not sure. Can you give me an example of the genre? I probably don't play any, but since I'm asking that question, but you never know. This is the set I'm used to Lizzie having, but we're gonna upgrade her. Let's see. Gem Miner, you need your weapon. Where's my legally distinct clone? Ah, there he is. Attaboy. The Justicia set. Yeah, StarCraft, Command and Conquer. I'm assuming that's what CNC is, Warcraft. Yeah, never played any. I've played MOBAs. That's clearly not the same thing, though. That's about as close as I've ever gotten. Yeah, I know. Not even the same ballpark. Okay. Yum Yum. I feel like you deserve an Aleph set. What had I given her before? We might just give her Sound of a Star. Oh, she doesn't have the stats for it. I can fix that. And I need to remake Islet, but Alone So already linked me the things I gotta click. Yum Yum. They're back from the dead. It's good to see you guys. Okay. Yum Yum. Since she was already rocking a white weapon, we'll give her Sound of a Star. Something about this doesn't feel right. I don't know. Bubba was a subgenre of it. Kind of. Back from the dead once again. Yes, thank you. That's, Chauncey from Medieval 2. That's not his name. I forgot his name, sorry. Drink a potion? Sure. It's getting kind of parched. Alright. Right, there is no censored armor. Auto Battlers too. I've played a few Auto Battlers. I like Auto Chess. I've played a little bit of Team Fight Tactics. That's about it, honestly, yeah. And I played a bit of League, just ARAM and Eternal Return. Those are the only MOBAs I've played. We have another Smile set. Would that be better? Hang on. Oh, sorry, Diva. Have your weapon back. Yum Yum. How does Yum Yum look in this set? I don't know, man. That's pretty slick. I kind of like it, though. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving that to my legally distinct clone. That's something that I would wear. Yeah, you deserve it, Yum Yum. Sure. And Yukari... I don't know, Yukari wearing this just doesn't feel right. But we don't have access to Army in Pink or Army in Black anymore. Where's Yukari? Good as it's gonna get, unless I want to give her Justicia. Oh, and she doesn't have the eyes on the cheek from Nothing There. That's fine. She'll get it back eventually. Is this super important? Not really. But it's weird. We're down an Aleph set because she died and we can't get that armor anymore. Or that weapon. I guess it's just gonna have to be this one. It's a ranged Aleph weapon. Technically ranged. I mean, you're splashing goo out of a cup. It's not her sniper rifle, though. I'm not familiar with Castle Wars. As for the other Sound of a Star... Michaela, are your stats 5? Everything but Temperance and Fortitude. I mean, I can pay for it. That's fine. Although Lizzie. Damn, that actually looks kind of sick. Although, wouldn't this kind of make sense canonically? Oh, she doesn't have 5 Fortitude? No, let me fix that. I'm gonna have to do this every time we repo. It's fine, though. Lizzie is a friend of my character, Matt. Tail loser in the chat. He also does art. Okay. Strengthen. Bam. I'm blind as a bat. I mean, this does look pretty sick, but what would this look like? Yeah, nah, you can have this, Leslie. It's fine. Sound of a Star. Who else even has the stats for this? Mobiner does not. I think we'll just fit him out with some WoW stuff. Although we have, speaking of WoW stuff, we have a whole bunch of this. Damn, dude. I like seeing all the little nuggets. It's just the ones I had in my last playthrough. Yes. I've had, some of these are from my first facility. Again, I got a mod that let me keep them, and I didn't use them until I got back to that point in this facility. Day like 24 or 25 or something. Definitely not Gold Rush. I think we had given Mobiner the Exubii set. It sucks that it's weak to red. Or no, it's weak to black, but I mean, even still. Pretty sick. I remember it was a wrong that we gave this set to. Night of Despair. Although with her stats, I might even kit her out in some Aleph stuff if we have anything left over. Like Sound of a Star, maybe? You need Prudence and Temperance 5. She doesn't have Prudence 5. Sure. A little annoying that I'm gonna have to do this each time, but eh. That's the only stat that she's missing. Although, nah, I actually quite like Night of Despair. It's a good set, even if it's WoW instead of Aleph. I know these names might be like, what the fuck is a Zayn? I was the same. Alright, I was the same. These are just the levels. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you can think of it as. But they got funny names for them. Odeli. I don't remember what set I gave you, but why not? Death the Kid looking ass. Oh, is the armor He rank? Yeah, the armor's He rank. Damn. Damn, that's sick looking. Okay, who else? Candy Missile we've had for a while. I think she deserves an upgrade. Why don't we give her the other red set? Yeah, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. What? What's the alarm? What's the alarm, Alonso? Did I do something wrong? Let's see. Yumi, I think your stats are okay. Oh, you don't remember Funeral's attack SFX? No, I don't think we've given out the weapon yet. And I think he just fires out a bunch of butterflies. Kind of looks like Yuyuko's attacks in the Toho games. You know what, Yumi? I don't know if the Knight of Despair... It looks actually pretty cool. I don't know if the Knight of Despair would approve of smoking, but sure. When he finger guns, it makes a ding sound. Okay. Alright. We won't memory repo for a few more in-game days. I don't think we will anyway. So, pardon me while I get this set up. Vera, my boy. Nah, come on. Vera deserves something. Something good. Probably a Juvii. Which is WoW, actually. Yeah. Juvii armor, Juvii weapon. My boy. He's related to Michaela. Because they have the same hairstyle, basically. Speaking of Michaela, she's got to stick with the... In the name of love and hatred armor. But maybe I have a better weapon to give. Hornet? Sure. I doubt it has a bonus. Yeah, it doesn't. It's basically like a straight upgrade from Letitia. Well, it does red instead of black, but you get what I mean. Okay, check, check, check. Check. Not check, but Joy's kind of a jobber. No offense. She's not like a really, really good unit. I didn't train her up all the way. Did you check? Did you... what the hell was I about to say? Did you check Censored's weapon? Did you check Censor's weapon? No. Let's take a look. Gonna have to figure out who to give it to. Well, actually, why not? Never mind. You need Fortitude 5. Let's take a look at it. Recover 40% of damage taken when hit. Huh. Censored has the ability to censor, but this is a horrendous sight for those watching. Look at the ego for more than 3 seconds will make you sick. That's just flavor text, right? I'm pretty sure that's just flavor text. I really want to know what this thing looks like without the cognition filters. Okay, that is flavor text. I'll think on who to dish that out to in a bit. They better have, like, good gear, though. And, I mean, they need to have 5 Fortitude to even wear it. Maritza, I think she's the one we gave Cobalt Scar to. Unfortunately, I only have the one Cobalt Scar set, but, you know. This is fine. I wish there was wolf ears. That would be a good ego gift. 1, it would look good on Matt, and 2, it would look good with the Cobalt Scar set. Okay. I got some Hornets to give out. Mobby Nerd's rocking a Juvii. I think I had paid for Janko to max out his stats, but honestly, he's looking fine right now. I think he had an extra Juvii set, so we'll have to give him something else. I know this is Judgment Bird's gear, but I keep thinking like the Canadian flag or whatever. I keep thinking like a maple leaf when I look at this weapon. Or I even think the armor from it. It's been a while. Okay, Janko. I'd like you to have... You know, Janko, you can have this. Never mind, you can't wear this. Could wear Mimicry. Nah, we have Janko stationed somewhere. I don't think he'll get to use that very often. Janko, you can have a Hornet set. There we go. Who's getting Big Bird's set? Hal's got good stats, and I'm tired of him rocking the Singing Machine weapon. You know what, Hal, you deserved it. Closest thing to wolf ears are a Podai or a Happy Teddy Bear. Damn, and I've seen both of those, and I hate Podai. We also have another magic bullet to dish out. That's something that I'm going to have to actually really keep in mind, because magic bullet does friendly fire. That's something you can't just give out willy-nilly. Bong Bong, you deserve an upgrade as well. Maybe even Aleph rank with your stats. I think we had given her the Mimicry set, which we've seen artwork of Gebra rocking the Mimicry weapon. Damn, dude, that shit was sick. I think she even used it on us, actually. It was Mylon Smiling Bodies, Justicia, and I think Mimicry. I don't. Oh, and Da Capo, which we lost the Da Capo set. It's fine. It's fine. Shit happens. Summer, you got really good stats, right? Yeah. You deserve something. Wow. We'll give you the other Hornet. No offense, Olive, but your stats are a little mid. She does in phase 2. Sure, this looks fine. I think Igori has good stats as well. Yeah. You want to rock the other one of these? Oh, sorry, the armor is he rank. Solemn Lament. The Undertaker's outfit belongs to those who pay tribute to the dead. Only a solemn mind is required to express condolences. There's no need for showy accessories. If you see a mound standing out in the middle of the desert, please do not desecrate it. It is the grave of the countless butterflies that have died in this place. What armor I got? Flesh. I think. Actually, what armor do you got? Or are you dead? You're not dead, right? Am I blind? No, yeah, you got the flesh set. Yeah, Mimicry. Yes, you're right. We don't have anyone in Bina or Hakma's departments at the moment. Okay, who else is deserving of an upgrade? Katya, I don't think your stats are very good, though. I'm looking to dish out in, like, full sets at the moment. Well... Where's the other magic bullet? I don't know. I feel like this makes sense. I just need to remember that she has this. Blind playthrough? Yes. Although, I started a facility like a year or two ago. It became too much for me, so I restarted on day 1, but I kept all of my units. A blind obsession. Hi-yo! I think that's an ego set, right? Is that an ego thing? Is that a thing? Let's see. Can I have Sound of the Start armor? It has a more balanced damage. Do we have one that we haven't dished out yet? Sure. I mean, dude, you should go back and watch the stream where we fought Red Mist, Gem Miner. You did some great work with this armor set. I mean, if you don't want it, I'll give it to someone else, man. Okay. Who has really good stats and is deserving of Mimicry? Night of Despair. Odeli. Can you rock this, Odeli? You should need Fortitude 5. Orga? I think this is one of the 3s, yeah. Oh, that's why I said armor. No, it's the full set or nothing. Oh, I need to remake Islet. Let me do that now. Okay, hang on. I gotta tab over to my Discord. This is a unit I need to remake every time. It's a little tedious, but I like her, so we'll live with it. Okay, game should be on screen now. Redeem a soundbite if it's not, because I can't see chat right now. We gotta remake Islet. Islet. I believe that's how it was spelled. Front hair 22. Back hair 23. 3505. Yeah, that's looking right. 104. 06. Okay, and it's 251 0114. 251 0114. That looks pretty good. Alright, welcome back, Islet. Okay, Ego List. She's getting the Golden Road set, which, goddamn, what's her name? Red Mist's Golden Road attack. Shit was scary. Oh, she's not deployed anywhere. Well, we have room in Extraction. Sure. Ego List. Okay, let me tab back over here. Hey Zex, can you mod me? Sure. I haven't done. The only time I've done this was for Jenko. All right, enjoy your green sword, sir. Let's see. Ayan Nugget win. Oh, if you want one, sure. Although I'm gonna have to remake you every time is a problem. Okay. Islet. You're getting Gold Rush weapon and Gold Rush armor. What a badass set, dude. I love it. It's just that simple. Oh no, me and Alonso go back like a decade. So, I mean, I wouldn't mod anyone. No offense, I wouldn't probably mod anyone else here because I don't know you that well. Alonso's my boy. We go back, man. Lost Saga. Nobody but us remembers that game. Not even a viewer, he's a friend. One of my best friends, even. Okay. I can make you a nugget, Ayan. However, I want to dish out everything else. Although, well, sure. I'll make you now. I'm gonna keep going. If you have the points for how you want to look, like the numbers for each of the things, let me know. If not, I'm gonna keep going till I see a good looking nugget. That nugget looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, let's see. I mean, I got so much lob that why not? Okay, I need black hair and some basic hair, male. Gotcha. Well, there's no gender tick, but I could give you not long hair. Back hair. Around here somewhere. Sure. Just want like this, and also black hair would be 000. Damn, dude. I can hardly... it's blending in with the background. I'm gonna raise the red just so I can see the back hair. We'll just remove it. One of these is empty, right? Yeah, 28. How's that? When we memory repo, I may forget to remake you. If you ever show up again, just let me know and I'll remake you then. I can't see the hair? Oh, sure. It's just short and spiky. Not sure what you want. I don't know what basic means. A little bit of a mohawk. It's pretty basic. $10, I think. Yeah. You want the little ice cream swirl on your head? $11, actually. Sure. Okay. You look a little too happy for this facility, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, and your name will be Ayan. Like Zayn. Is that where your name comes from? Can I get that mimicry suit? Sure. Okay, ego list. Let's got that. Oh, we have to actually put you somewhere, huh? If you're gonna be using mimicry, we can put you here. Are your stats any good? No. I promised that I would use Xiao and Ruby because I had to sacrifice them at one point. I don't remember why. I think it had something to do with Singing Machine. So it's kind of stretching it, enhancing them all the way. So we'll just give them 4 each. And I'll give them some purple gear. Why not? We gotta fill up some space anyway. Okay. I reckon we can probably find space for them somewhere. If Lizzie's rocking this, she deserves to be down here. Let's see. No spaces up here. Nope. Okay, Sheo. Some of these units we can just get rid of. Like, no offense, Joy. 5 Fortitude's decent. Everything else would take a while to train up, or it would take quite a bit of lob. I'm not going to delete her, though. We've had her for a while. We'll put... Did I not hit the create button on Ayan? Okay. I got really scared there for a second. Well, I mean, it's fine if you're down here. Okay. We'll put Sheo here. And Ruby is at least better than Tasha with the 1 justice. There. 3 across the board. 3. Sure. These units were made before I got the upgrade that makes everybody level 3. Excuse me? The username triggers something. Excuse me? I need more context. You know what? Fine. If we're hurting for slots here, we'll just throw Joy back in. Okay. We're almost on to gameplay, I swear. Aleph. We're looking for Ayan. We want the mimicry set. I was thinking about giving it to my legally distinct clone, but he's already rocking the Justicia, so. Also, I noticed that Ailette, she doesn't have the Galaxy Kid ego gift anymore. That's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's not that hard to get. It's just a little tedious having to do that each time. Okay, you're good, you're good. We had a few other units that don't have anything. Sheo, we'll just go with something WoW. We don't have the Spore weapons anymore. Discord's not a good one because it's weak to red, and a lot of the damage in this game is red. Go with Spore weapon, or Spore armor, Discord weapon. That looks cool. Ruby. You know what? I feel like the two of you are related somehow. You'll rock the same thing. No. We had DeCapo. We lost it. We had Army in Pink, but we lost it. A lot happened during the Red Mist fight. There's a clip on my channel, the Red Mist No More. You can see just how close it was, because it was like a 5 or 6 hour stream of me just slamming my head into a wall until we finally got it. Thank goodness Gebra doubled the amount. Yes. Yes. It was worth it. It was just... Oh boy. The VOD might not exist anymore on Twitch, but it should still exist on my YouTube if you ever want to go back and watch the Red Mist fight. I think Hallen I gave the full set of the logging, yeah. I love that weapon, man. I wish there was an Aleph rank axe, because I love axes. They look sick as hell. We're gonna have a lot of just generic units with E rank stuff I'm gonna have to dish out too, so you know, we might be here for a few more minutes, sorry. Alonso? I'm gonna assume that was a misclick, Alonso? Or was that like, were they spoiling something? Because AN seemed pretty cool to me. At Alonso, was that a misclick? I know Matt's done that before. He's a moderator on Prismia's chat, and he's banned people on accident. Just, you know, I don't know if he watches on phone or not, but just a misclick. The thing does happen. Okay. We still have, the WoW stuff has to go. Never mind, the WoW stuff has come and gone. I'm assuming that was an accident, Ian. It's his first day as a moderator. Let's see. Oh, well. I trust his discretion. Okay. Oh. Alright. You know what? It happens. Don't worry. We're not dishing out Discord. Is there anybody that just could use a better armor? I think Emma has decent stats, yeah. I'll go with Feather of Honor and then any weapon I can find. Well, maybe even censored? No offense. I feel like someone else should get the censored weapon. Maritza is set in stone. Michaela? Never mind, needs 42.5. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Emma, you can have it. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Dorothy, I think she's just kind of middle of the road. We'll just give her some E-rank stuff. Sanguine Desire. It's a nice looking set. Emma. Upgrading from Teth. We'll give you the Reddit set. Grinder Mark II. Dakota, I think you're another just 3 across the board. Well, if you're rocking our Galaxy weapon, you can have our Galaxy armor. That looks pretty good, actually. I like when a set looks good on the unit, and that looks like that. Haru, that's Teth rank, and your stats are okay. Okay at best. How about you take the Laetitia set? I don't know why Haru sounds... You don't have Temperance too? Okay, never mind. You know what? You can have the baby set. It needs Temperance 3. Never mind. Oh my god. You can have the teddy bear set, I guess. Oh, there. Orga, you need a weapon. You might think I'm spending too much time on units that aren't gonna matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but if you watch that Red Mist clip, It's all of my weaker units that were able to band together and finish off Gebra. So, this actually does matter. Susan. Your stats are decent. Life of a Daredevil? Nah, we'll go with Letitia. Like me some ranged weapons. Piper, I think you're another 3. You can rock the other Letitia. Haru's good. Orga. Is there anyone that's Teth? You can swap that out. I got so many of these to dish out. What about the new set? Gaze. While zoomed in on an employee wearing this armor, the employee's defense will be improved and their justice will raise by 10. Whoa! Damn, it looks good on her too. Can cause additional red damage for a certain amount of time. Damn, that one's cool. Okay, we're definitely dishing this one out. Sure. You can have this Haru, or not Haru, Harume. Yes, and there's so many of the armors. That's actually pretty cool. Chenko, I think everyone's rocking. Okay, here we go. I think everyone's rocking decent stuff by now. You can have that. You can keep the He rank weapon. Check. 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 Tomato. I think some of his stats kind of suck, but he still deserves some good gear. We've had him for a long time. How about the Letitia weapon? Since he used to have a handgun, I remember that. Fun little ego buffs that you only notice if you read the details. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's really cool when they have... I wish they had... I think it's really cool... I need to finish my damn sentences. I think it's really cool when they have an additional effect. I wish they labeled it differently. Like, maybe it would have, like, a little plus sign on the... You know, there's all this negative space here. They could have, like, a little X or a little plus. So you know to look. Tomato. Ego suit. Logging. It's weak to white. Weak to red. That sucks. There's not another Letitia. We'll go with this one. Being weak to black and red kinda sucks. But we'll make do. Joy. You can keep your WoW rank weapon, and how about we give you this? That looks cool. I've always thought Joy looked like Wendy, like from Wendy's, the burger joint. I've probably brought that up before. That's what I always think of when I look at her. We're good. We're good. We're good. We still have so many of these to dish out, but, I mean, we don't have the slots for it at the moment, so. Alright, let's lock it in. So I think this is just going to be a regular work day, right, Alonso? Just doing a quick double check. Yep. Although we're probably going to be finishing quests just by doing this, yeah. End the day with a maximum observation level of everyone in the facility. Perfect. Maybe even speedrun it. Perfect. Alright. I've already done all of Kessid's missions, so I'm already familiar with this. It's so good to see them back. Where's Yum Yum? Oh, right there. Then you can start sending Kessid core suppression. Oh, we're doing that tonight. I hope it's not as bad as Gebra, but I'm down. Kessid. Cheese core, yes. Well, Diva. Bro, I don't know what came over me just now, but no one in the chat is going to get this, so I'll explain. Maybe someone will redeem it. For a second, I thought this was an FOE. Straight out of Etrian Odyssey. In my peripheral vision, I just saw a circle of orange, and I got a little spooked, if I'm being honest. Okay, you can work with that. Nobody's working with Melting Love for now, because we got the full set. I think I was having Diva work with... Sorry, not Diva. Delilah work with Judgment Bird. We do have Diva here, though, no? Oh, yeah. I sent her over here. Diva, Michaela, Yum Yum. Yeah, that's right. I need to move Yukari over, which is gonna feel real weird seeing Yukari not rocking her armor, man. Feels bad, man. Prismia, my boy, will work with this blue star. And I think we can have Gem Miner. Just rock with the Yin. It's pretty easy. Yin or whatever that other one's called. We'll ignore the shoes. We're just going to work with Aleph and Wows to get as many boxes as we can and end the workday ASAP. There's no new Abnos to work with right now anyway. That should be fine. What's the threshold where it's good? 21. She got 24. Yeah, that's fine. Send her back in. Oi. Said we'll send her back in. Although she needs to be fully healed, or else his Clyfoth lowers. We'll do that. Cheese Orb Announcer, Alephs, and Wows. Yes. Well, look, I apparently Wow is pronounced like Valve or something. Valve, the owners of Steam. But I don't know about that one, Chief. We read things incorrectly here. And that's perfectly fine. Delilah. Yukari's already worked with nothing there. Oh, he counts as central, so I have to click Yukari each time. That's fine. We can send Prismia back in to work with this guy. Va. I mean, technically, Gebra's name is pronounced Gebura? Excuse me? Okay, that one's new to me. I've had someone correct me with wow. I'm still gonna say wow. Sorry, not sorry. I'm someone that when I read something, that gets ingrained in my head. Prismia? Well then, I got shell shocked seeing he got the ego gift like his first time working with it. Gebra is the Jewish name. I see. I have no idea how you would pronounce that. But, I mean, I'm going to still say Gebra. Okay. There's nothing really to work with down here. So, I think Yukari... Normally, I only work with the Alephs at most 2 times. But considering we're just ending the workday here, this should be fine, right? The lower the fortitude, non-applicable. Lower the justice, non-applicable. Not applicable. When the work result was bad. Okay. And what is the threshold for bad? 16. And she got 27. Yeah, she can do it one more time. And worst case scenario, I can just restart the day. And you. When the work result was bad, the counter decreased. When a wounded employee entered, it decreased. When you die, it decreases. Clerk's right activist, it decreases. It escapes. Yeah, okay. I think we'll have Diva work with it one more time. Kesed is the Jewish name, too. I think 4 of the Sephiroth names are Romanized, though they used to not. Aren't all the names based on some form of a religious name? They're Romanizations of the 10 Kabbalistic virtues. Aren't 5 Abno classes in Hebrew or something? This is all news to me. Alright, I just say the names best I can. Okay, Diva, go in one more time. Next one to work will initiate a meltdown, but it should be fine no matter what it is. We'll do Insight with Delilah. He's got 2 Clyfoth anyway, worst case scenario. Let's see. When you exist, it decreases. What does? Okay. Red Dawn, that's the clowns. That's easy enough to deal with. The thing breaking out is Justice Bird, whatever his name is. Judgment Bird. That's fine. This won't count, right? I'm gonna have to send him back in. Damn, dude. Pale is scary. Oh, unfortunately that lowered it. I guess it's fine. This workday is going to be a little boring. And I guess we're attempting Kesed mission on the next time. Okay, attachment on the next day. I don't want to forget about Judgment Bird, so I'm going to pause the game while I do this. There and there. Feels weird seeing Gem Miner out of the mimicry set. Okay, yeah, Judgment Bird's melting down. That's fine. Can just send in Delilah. And I think we can send Diva one more time. His Qliphotha is still 2. That's his starting amount, right? Yeah. We're good there, we're good there. Again, there's not really anything to do down in Binah's department. I'm tempted to have Islet work with Child of the Galaxy just because I want her to get the Ego Gift, but we're just looking for boxes right now. At the moment. Can work with Judgment Bird one more time. Delilah. Go to a Mountain of Smiling Bodies. All the homies love Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Hell yeah. I hate him when he escapes, although I was actually really disappointed. I treated this guy like he was a world-ending scenario, because the times that he did break out, it was pretty bad. But that was when my facility was much weaker. Now, if I just station most of my big units, they can take him down just fine, so long as he doesn't grow any other bodies. I think that's when he probably gets difficult. I like seeing him run. I don't like seeing him run. He runs for clerks' rights, and you know what? I'm not a card-carrying member. I feel bad for the clerks, but it's not worth breaking free. I don't know, man. MOSB is so much easier to suppress, so I gotta say otherwise. I mean, I can suppress him now just fine, but early on, I could not. So, he just looks so whimsical. He does kind of do some stompies in place. It does look a little silly. I will give you that. And I think it even looks kind of low frame rate to add to that. Suppress versus not even having to breach in the first place. Yeah, my boy. Like, look. He might look a little funny, but this is a dog. This is Yukari's dog. Okay? It's her job to work with him. She's basically like the only unit I've had work with him since we got him. I think he's only broken free once or twice. And I can't really remember what happened. I think he became like a cocoon. I don't really remember what happened after that. Cleric lives don't matter. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yeah. But I mean, look at them. I feel like they all have a story to tell. Look at him. This guy got a black eye. Who knows? Maybe look. Maybe they're maybe these are triplets. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You want Huey, Dewey, and Louie dead? Come on, man. We can work with this again. Prismia. I don't know if I clicked the right one, so we'll do that again. Prismia and Gem Miner. The only Aleph I carried to the end were Nothing There and Blue Star. Blue Star, when it breaks free, man, it has an aura to it. Damn, it's so annoying, though. Yeah, he hasn't broken free in a while. I don't remember why he was breaking free before. One Talk Management, Melting Love is a nightmare. Yes, thankfully she's in Central, so we can just keep her locked in a box and throw away the key. And we already got the full sets, so I'm good for now. We could work with this again, but Send in Delilah one more time. Also, by the way, welcome Corbinik as a first-time chatter. Yes, a lot of first-time chatters tonight. Happy to have you. I've been doing Lob Corp every Tuesday. I know it's not Tuesday today, but that's because me and my friends wanted to do Minecraft last night, so that's what we streamed. Pretty fun, honestly. I run a bee farm. Not this kind of bee, though. Good God, not this kind of bee. That's 12. We can run this one again. Gem Miner. This don't matter. I think we're doing pretty good. Kind of running out of wows and alephs to work with, which is fine. I could have someone work Night of Despair, but I don't know. What if the person dies, and then we gotta worry about that breaking out? Oh, blue stars a go? It does, because memory leaks when breaching, though. Excuse me? Huh. I mean, this game and Spaghetti Code, I've come to understand is just... It just comes with the territory. I mean, I guess we can work with this. I'll just murk all the clerks, if worst comes to worst. In fact, I probably should murk the clerks, because they're gonna die to the clown. God, man, look. That looks like Hallen. Not anymore. I'm just murking them in case of the bees, you know? I've been having Matt work the bees, and I think it's insight. Let's double check. When it's normal, the counter lowered with a normal probability. When it's bad, it lowers with a high probability. When it reaches 0, it sends out spores. The spores deal damage and you can't heal, and then they burst into bees. So yes, it's insight. It's a little annoying. I mean, they're probably gonna die. Look at them! They got the same hair! I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Yeah, this game has some script issues for sure. For example, you can backwards clock the Amber Dusk and Midnights and have them become invincible if done at the wrong time. Good lord, I haven't seen that. I know Purple Purple Dusk, it only damages the units in, like, basically you round table it. You round robin it. This department goes here, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. And it's incapable of dealing damage to the units that are not from the department it's in. Pretty wacky. It's a perfect example of the spaghetti code right there. Okay. We'll tempt fate. 77, that's pretty good, right, Matt? Okay, what's the exact amount? 17. Doing pretty good. Speaking of memory leaks, game's feeling a little choppy, but I think that just kind of comes with the territory. Every time a pop-up, not just Angela, every time one of those pops up, man, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little tense. Like, oh great, what horrors have come to greet me now? Since we're about to start an ordeal, we'll have someone, it doesn't really matter, work on, I think after all, how about I send Eyelet in front of Galaxy Kid? Now I need to remember, she can only work with Galaxy Kid. So we'll send her here. She can't work with anything else. Wait a second, DST. Can I get a little more context? 6 minutes till, well, sure, just not, huh? Is this, oh god, is this Limbus Company stuff? I'm assuming this is Limbus Company stuff, which I always mix up with, Lethal Company. I've not played that yet. I'm doing the games in order. When we're done with Lobotomy, I'll do Ruina. It's a Limbus Company thing, okay. Alright. I've heard people talk about Limbus, and I have zero idea what they're talking about. May as well be speaking another language. Galaxy Kid. Successful work will cause the token to be gifted. The amount of healing will vary based on the Clyfoth counter. The Clyfoth counter increased when Weatherby completed their work with the token. When an employee with the token worked with another abnormality, they receive damage in proportion to Child of the Galaxy's Clyfoth counter, which will then decrease. When an employee with Child of the Galaxy's token of friendship died, the Clyfoth counter lowered by 4. When the Clyfoth counter reached 0, all units with the token died. It's a little shite. And I think he's just like a good trainer across the board. Eyelet's already 5, so it doesn't matter. Just go with Justice, I guess. Well, good luck with your Limbus stuff. Let us light a flame yet more radiant in our lives. I want to know more about the ordeals, although I'm pretty sure we saw an ordeal get birthed the other day. I really don't know what was happening there. Look at this clerk! She loves her job, and you know what? I love you. I have a red shield. Do we have one here? We do. I'm just gonna send Diva. I think Diva alone is enough to get this little shit out of here. And then they're right here, so once Diva's out of the way, we'll just have them show up. Okay. The only thing I know about it is that the Arknights crossover was peak, except the egos didn't make sense. There was an Arknights crossover? Damn! That sounds badass as hell. That's the one mobile game I play right now, Arknights. I think everyone's fine here. We don't have to worry about self-damage from Singing Machine anymore. We're free from Singing Machine. Let's see. Didn't mean to start at 5. The eagle isn't all that impressive. The only one who got anything really worthwhile was Ishmael. Remember the scheduled maintenance back an hour to fit standard time. Faust's ego is just a side braid with fluid side. I'm sure I'll learn whatever these words mean. Your funny words when we play that game. I'm not sure I'll play a lot of it because I can't really stick to a mobile game, but I'll at least look at it. Give it a whirl. There's an extra one over here, I think. Or is this the extra one? We'll see. I gotta keep in mind that there's one there. The only thing that matters is Katya. Katya I can't send in, since she has the magic bullet. Same with Matt. Gotta remember. I could just send Matt, but then a clerk might die. How about we send Prismia up here. And I want to send Matt, but we'll send Yukari. And there's not one down here. I think that's all of them accounted for. Thank you for the follow, AND Manager 1. Like I said, I've been doing this every Tuesday. If you want to tune in for that. Okay, I think that's all of them accounted for except for this guy. Which, it doesn't really matter if he makes Singing Machine's Clive go down. Fuck Singing Machine. All my homies hate Singing Machine. Let's see. Unfortunately, Arknight's collab cannot be accessed anymore. I mean, it makes sense. Not even the story nodes. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, if you fellas are done, go fight him. Diva, show him how it's done. Surprised he lived more than one hit. It's been archived on YouTube at least for posterity and new players. Good. You'd hate to see just content. Well, what's the term for that? Not vaporware. What is there? Isn't there a term for content that you just can't access anymore? I'm not sure why I can't think of the name. Either way, that gave us 10%. We're almost, we're like 3/4 there, I want to say. Same thing we were doing earlier. Priz and Gem Miner. And this is Yukari. Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to having this many people in my chat, so I'm not keeping up with a lot of it. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Yes. Let's see. Oh, if you describe my art as freaky, you might not want to show up for anything than Lob Corp, because that's just how I animated that, so that's just how I draw. I get it's not for everybody. Let's see. Usually people refer to that as FOMO, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Being archived on YouTube meant people could still access it. Yeah, at the very least, that's good. Okay. I think I left Diva up here. Nope, nope, never mind. She was just hiding behind somebody. Go Diva. Yum Yum. I mean, I think I've just been sending Delilah. I hope I get my Gebra announcer. Oh, this sounds pretty cool. Oh, right. There's no voices in this, huh? Is Limbus Company... I almost said Limbus Corp. Is Limbus Company dubbed, or is it in Korean? I would assume it's in Korean. Alright, same thing. And same thing. Fully dubbed, but only Korean. That's fine. I like the language, honestly. I'm not like a K-pop fan or whatever. I like a few of the songs I've heard, but I couldn't tell you any band names. I do like a lot of games that come from Korea. Some of my favorite games came from there, honestly. Mostly MMOs. They're quite known for those. Okay. Ah, not attachment. Gotta catch yourself sometimes. Sending Delilah in one more time. We'll be done with this workday before you know it. I think I'll only do one more day tonight, because I'm thinking about that pizza dough I got in the fridge, man. I'm getting hungry. We'll work with the B. Insight with Mats. Let me hug the mountain of dead bodies. Look. Maybe Diva originated from that. You don't know. I don't know. We make up the lore as we go along, alright? And that's my favorite part of these kind of games where you can make your own characters. Get to think up your own little stories. It's very, very fun. Speaking of collabs, Arknights has a second Monhun collab was teased a week ago. Really? I know the first Monhun collab had a really good unit. I couldn't tell you who it was, but I know they had Kirin armor. And that already is pretty based. Matt, you're going in one more time. Okay. I mean, we're getting there. I want to say we're almost done, but no, you got to fill up to here. 12%, 8%. We can do this one more time. Little gem miner. Ruina and Limbus are fully... Oh, even Ruina has dubbed. Or has a dub. Millie makes straight bangers. Agreed. I've heard some of her songs before. I don't really know her as an artist, but I have heard some of her music before. So I was surprised when Alonso had linked me a song from Limbus. I couldn't tell you the name of the song, but I remember liking it. It was on one of the art streams. That's at 8%. We'll just work with maybe not the bees. Oh god, not the bees. Islet. Yeah. Islet, you can just do really anything. It's like the same across the board. Okay, this will initiate 2 meltdowns. That's Yang, I think, and the red shoes. The red shoes had something to them. Employees with temperance level 2 or lower should not work with the red shoes. Okay, so higher purple than 2. When the work result was normal, the Clefouth counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Clefouth counter lowered with a high probability. When the Clefouth counter became 0, a low temperance employee, Cooper, entered the containment unit in a trance. This phenomena has been dubbed allurement. After continuously attempting to select and converse with Ara, who is the Lord, they seemingly returned to normal. This is a red kind of thing. You know what? Ayan, this is your first job. Just don't put on the shoes. What's Green Noon again? Is that the robots with the chainsaw arms? Okay, I'm pretty sure Yang is just pick up and put down. You gain resistance to white. It doesn't work if you don't have yin or yang, or the opposite. It heals your SP. Don't place the user in the containment of the other one. The longer you wear it, the other guy breaks free, so just pick it up and put it down. Kayla. Actually, no, Yum Yum. Saw blade arm robots. Okay. Those are kind of clerk killers, I think. Pick that up. We can put it down. Thank you. Some of those you can't put back down immediately or they'll kill your units. I don't think we'll need to worry about the saw blade guys, because I think we'll be done here by then. And I don't really have anything else to... There's nothing I need to build up boxes for at the moment. This is Matthew. This is Prismia, youtube.com/@PrismiaArkham. He hates it when I shout him out. He's a cool dude, though. Alright, I got 196 pulls. Gebra, don't make me ideally to you. What do these words mean? What do you mean, Shard Lantern Dawn? Who knows when they started having a budget larger than a ham sandwich? It's pretty good. What is a Walpurgis? Don't actually answer these questions, by the way. I'll figure it out when I get there. Just, people... When someone was talking about doing a stage or something, it just sounds like alien... Moonbeams, man. Alien language. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Diva. Perfect. And Delilah. Don't get a paper cut before you go in there. Solemn Lament Gregor. Excuse me? Oh, Solemn Lament, is that the... Hang on. Is that the Funeral of Dead Butterflies set? Yes. Ooh, that's pretty sick. We can work with this one more time. That's Priz, and this is Gem Minor. Don't think we'll need to work with the bees again. Badass. Congrats! Was that the thing on the banner? I don't really... Look, I only play Arknights. I played a bit of Blue Archive as well. That game has some fantastic music. 11 out of 10, baby. Just send them Delilah. Just 60 boxes. A few more works will do it. Might even do it right here. Highlander Peak, yes. Although I think my favorite song... Probably, I want to say Auris's theme, but that's not actually what it's called. It's Usagi Flap. It's been in a lot of meme videos, thanks to Blue Sechi. I got all 3 red eyes in a single pull with it being a dupe. Nice. Okay, do I get a few boxes from Melting Love? Nah, it's just the end of the day. Seems pretty good to me. Swimsuit Seiya? Is that, I think I saw when Korea got that. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten that on NA yet. Interesting. And we're good. Okay. And that finished the quest for, I'm assuming, Gebra. That may have been Hakma, though. Although we don't have Hakma. Never mind. Alright, time for some people's favorite part of the show. Alright. Who's that Abno? Ooh. All of these are ones we've had recently. And damn, Silent Orchestra is tempting. Because I want the DeCapo sets. Alright, Alonso. It's up to you, bud. I could also just re-extract. Because we want the best ending here. So I know I need to 100% everything. Do we pick DeCapo for the sets? Or do we just get out of here? I'm a huge fan of Silent Orchestra, but they require so much facility shuffling. It is a beautiful set. And it's a very cool Abno as well. I like that he doesn't just end reality. Like, I don't know, some Alephs I feel like could ruin your facility. But, oh, actually, it is pretty rough, isn't it? He straight up saps all your energy. Which is fine if you don't have any energy to give, I think. Okay. Alonso, I'll let you have pick here. We already got the Censored Weps. We already have the Funeral of Dead Butterfly sets. You could take Orchestra for the set, and you'll probably repo anyway after the Core Suppression, because it could kill someone. But re-extract is the better answer. Sure. Ooh. Ah. My rival. My... In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. Queen of Hatred. T-02-99. Please, eat my dreams. The silent... He's back again! Well, the first movement is a pain to deal with since there's like 3 sources of pale damage in the game. Yes. That are reasonably attainable. Fun fact, you had 99 offered recently. Huh. Please eat my dreams. Do we go with the new one? Because I'm fine with any of these. Like, due to an accident on my part, we lost the Queen of Hatred weapon. That's why Michaela doesn't have her wand anymore. Let's see. Decapo's for sure goated ego. Hell yeah, yeah. New one's probably good for progress. Sure. Please eat my dreams. T-02-99. I want to say we read this already, but I'll read it again just to ingrain it. I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A may have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you have differences, it's still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I have seen many other X's who made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it and climbing up. Of course, I have kept their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Oh. Did she open her eyes at the end there? I missed it. Let's see. Let's see. I love how Mersalt had the worst IDs of the bunch. This is more limbo talk. Alright. Let's see. Alonso, are we doing Hakma or are we doing Bina? What's an, let's see. What's an architecture team? I don't know yet. So apparently, from what I understand, the energy we make doesn't even go anywhere because the pipes are all rusted. I think the energy we make is keeping something downstairs on lock. I mean, you can even see chains here, right? We'll figure it out when we get there, but that's my assumption. Alonso, Bina or Hakma? I'll let you decide. Take a sip of my water in the meantime. Sure, I'll go with Bina then. The energy we make goes into Netzak's stomach by form of enkephaline. Dude's a junkie. I'm not even sure what enkephaline is. It's been so long since we had the Netzak suppression. Feels like a year. Alrighty. Yes. Yes. That I do remember. I wonder if anyone else is going to break free from their little tin can. Like how, I assume Bina. I'm not asking for spoilers here. I'm assuming Bina is going to be an actual fight. Kind of like how the Red Mist was. Enkephaline is the energy we're producing. Huh. Thought it was a byproduct. Or just a drug or something. Speaking of Hakma, I actually need to read more story in BA so I can do the 10 student raids. I'm always still surprised, because I thought Blue Archive was on the cusp of ending, but then you told me that it was like some kind of writer thing. That's something I need to get back to as well, Blue Archive. The fact that it's on Steam now means that I don't need to mess with BlueStacks, which is always a plus. At the moment, I don't have time for that, though. If we had to move someone over here... legally distinct clone. And I guess we just have Tasha here. Sure. Enkephaline is the thing we're spending forever in Limbus. I need that lore reference. Your reference? Okay. Let's see what we got. We're asking it to... Oh! I wonder. Oh, by the way, are we doing a normal workday or are we doing core suppression? Alonso's got an ad, so we'll give him a minute here. I think we're good on gear. I don't know why. I feel like this thing's not going to be a WoW or an Aleph. It's going to be like a he. Ghost of Yote ads every 2 seconds. That's outside of my control, sorry. I just keep getting betting site ads. Huh. When I get ads, it's normally like Grubhub or something. I don't know. Okay, are we doing core suppression or are we doing just a normal day, Alonso? We're already set on all the egos. We finished that quest the last time. Actually, what did that even give me? Ending the day with full research. What are these words, bro? You get KOD Rodian. Alright. Alonso, are we doing suppression? It's my boy. He's been there since I first started, so. I mean, he's been there since long before then, but I trust his input. I would at least look at it. Okay. And then restart and do, what's his name? Or do you mean we would at least look at this dude's thing, core suppression? I got Wendy's and now I'm hungry. Man, dude, I haven't had Wendy's in a while. I think we got some coupons for it the other day. Maybe I'll swing by there soon. Remember to shuffle employees who are normally in his department. Okay. So we're gonna look at it then. Alright, fair enough. Sheo, Yum Yum, Diva, Delilah, Michaela. Fair enough. We'll find room. Well, actually, I don't need to do that because it'll do it for me. An anomaly with the damage our employees receive is detected. Huh? Oh. Reach Clyfoth Meltdown level 8. Plus meet energy quota. Meltdown level 8, I mean, it's not X at least. And we don't have to kill Gebra. I was half expecting Kessid to also be a boss. Like, have a boss on each side, but I guess not. Okay, in that case... You remove Tasha, Tomato, Joy. And then I'll move Legally Distinct Clone back there. Because I want Diva here. Delilah. Move Juliet here. Who has the best weapon? I like Melting Love's weapon. We'll put Delilah up there, and we need Michaela and Yum Yum. I guess Michaela. Oh, we'll put Michaela with her brother. There we go. Who else did I move? I moved Vera. Ruby. Yum Yum. Oh, we don't have room for her anymore then. Sorry, Rubes. Okay, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Alright. He's more harder, not he's more annoying, not harder. Okay. Well, let's begin. Whoa. Oh! So we can see... Oh, dude. Whoa! He still has his coffee. Hell, man, he's a harbinger of the elements. That's pretty good. Okay, well, I mean... Alright, I guess. I guess right now we'll take more black damage, which... How much more? And also we have a new guy. It's a Tapir? No. A Dream Eater. I forget what those things are called. Bitrate Destroyer. Oh, Oh, you're right. Okay, sorry guys. This stream is probably gonna look ugly as hell. I like the rain. I love rain, so I like the effect. Well, I doubt this thing, just judging by the size of the bar here, I don't think this will be anything too crazy. We'll send in Eyelet. A Taper, or Baku. Baku, thank you, thank you. Maybe we need to work Insight. T-02-99 is always asleep in the containment unit. T-02-99 grants sweet dreams to all, but in reality, this sweetness is unreachable and chips away at the hope of the dreamer. Huh. I always wanted to sleep. I just wanted to have a happy dream. Yeah, that's gotta be like E rank or something. It didn't have a negative thing. Oh, my frames. Rain is falling. It's not giving me a chance to read this. Rain is falling. Let my employees rest in peace, won't you? He cared for his employees, right? When he was still alive? Rain is falling, the tears of all the employees. Isn't it Oh, it's even weaker than than he? Well, then I don't think I need to worry. We'll just keep sending her in. 11 box is pretty good. Actually, what type of damage is it doing? I'm assuming white, actually. It would help if she actually took damage. She's doing black. It did 9. So if Teth is dealing 9s on a He rank or a WoW rank armor, that's alarming. I need to know who does black type damage. Yin, right? Okay. Gem Miner, can you still work with Yin? MOSB does. Ooh, that's gonna be gnarly. Okay. It's not gonna chunk you, is it? That's quite a lot, man. Okay, let's just rip off the MOSB band-aid. Oh, right, Diva's not there anymore. I think I moved her down to Bina's department. I'm gonna keep her in the hallway. Although, if we have to get to Meltdown level 8, we're probably gonna have to do a midnight, right? What is it? Dawn, Dusk, midnight? Well, at least you figured out the gimmick. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it kind of just said it in the descriptor. Okay. Dawn, noon, dusk, midnight. I think midnights only start at 8, so you should be able to end as it starts. Badass. Okay, this is the one I'm worried about. Wait, she has the orb. Never mind. We're set, baby. Atta girl. Okay. Obviously, we want to finish experimenting with this guy. Spider things. It is Teth. Void Dream. It's kind of cute, actually. I feel I've seen this kind of iconography before. Or imagery. Maybe that's a better word for it. Okay, Matt. Don't fuck this up, bud. I'm pretty sure she does red damage, so that'll matter. We're probably gonna have to do a Dusk, which is unfortunate. I don't like a lot of those. In that case, we should probably be dealing with Clerks, yeah. If I want to get this suppression out of the way, like, I'm sorry, fellas. It's just how it's gotta be, man. It has to be this way in the end. Oh, if my frame rate wasn't bad enough already. Oh. Is there a mod to make his rain effect a little less crazy? Metal Gear is Rising. Yes, I was actually referencing that song. Perfect. Oh, there's no clerks to shoot here, of course. It looks like Lizzie, but her hair's all combed. You can't use the bullets while they're working with a unit, right? Oh, I hope we don't get purples while the black damage is up. Maybe it'll be fine though. They're running. Sorry. I don't like doing it. I'll leave these clerks alive since they'll be giving us a discount on this guy's stuff when we can finally see it. Wow, we haven't worked with a Teth in so long, I forgot how cheap these were. He has a Qlipoth of 2. That's not the current Qlip, or that's not, I don't know if that's the max or not. You know, when you pause, the pinwheel at the bottom almost looks like the Umbrella logo. Hmm? You know, when you pause, the pinwheel at the top. How did I read bottom? Blue, it says top, bro. Yeah, I can see that. I have been streaming Resident Evil 5 with my friend Matt, my best friend Matt. Okay, I think Blue Star is white. White type damage, I mean. And it looked like Gem Miner was fine. If you have the Galaxy Kid gift, you're like set. So I think we'll even send Diva in just one more time. 69. Nice. Void Dream is like the easier Punishing Bird. Well, Punishing Bird would escape, and if you attack it, you die, right? You get, like, insta-gibbed. For whatever reason. Well, actually, I bought all the thingies, right? It looks like the best is Attachment. Although, I should actually read its thingies. Oi, Kessid! Can you move your Umbrella logo, please? Any employee with Temperance under level 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. Yikes. When the work result was bad, the Qlipoth counter decreased. When the Void Dream escaped, its light put every employee who came into contact with it to sleep. They woke up when the manager shook. I guess you just gotta, like, click them a bunch. Kind of like the red shoes. Funny that they're right next to each other. What's detachment? Gonna send it's a attachment. Yeah. I may have said the wrong one. Sure. I didn't see how much Gem Miner took damage, so we won't send him in again. Oh, but Yukari could be working with this. I'm gonna send Delilah into this hallway with a Diva so she can access the Abnos on the left. So remind me, this is just a background element, right? This wacky thing. It's not gonna attack anybody that goes in there. I can't highlight it. It's like the other ones. Yes, you can't interact with it. Okay, so we're safe to just exist in this room. Let's see. Normal extraction department has 4 Alex. Yes, you can interact with them. Wait, you guys throw Alex in extraction? Which one's extraction? Is that Binas? I don't remember. 3 wows in a key tool. Okay. We're fine in that case. Oh, we're definitely not working with that one again. Yikes. I'll work with that, though. Okay, one more work after that to initiate the first meltdown. And I guess we'll have it be Eilette. I just put my guys anywhere. Whoa! Oh, I think that screen shake was the damage type changing. It's Void Dream breaking out. That's fine. It was only one meltdown, right? Yeah. Pour that lukewarm coffee down the drain. I'll need another cup. Drink my water. Okay. What does red type damage? I'm worried about Matt working with the bees now. I'll have someone else work with the bees then. Prismia, I guess. This is red, right? Also, I still had bullets to burn before that meltdown. Damn. Since we're doing a suppression, we may as well, yeah. It looks like Prismia with brown hair. There we go. Double kill. So what things do red? Nothing there? Yes. I know some people that like to throw Abnos in bottom layer because it's far away from most clerks, but I find that placing them in departments with multiple neighbors lets them fulfill teams converge on threats. Are you looking for red work? I want to see how much damage it won't sell. It's early enough in the day that I wouldn't mind restarting, worst case scenario. I need to know if she can live working with this, because we need to make all the boxes we can. Although, actually, no, I guess it doesn't matter. You have the Galaxy Kid gift? No. Oh, she got the eyes back, though. No, we're fine. Attachments. Okay. I believe in you, Yukari, but worst case scenario, we can just restart. That's a chunk. Oh, that's a chunk. Oh! Good God. Okay, yeah. Considering we have to get to Meltdown level 8 anyway, I will abstain from working with Alephs if they lack innate healing. Oh! Just one more green. Come on. Oh! Oh! Good Lord. Oh. That's stress I did not need right now. There. At least, he's back on the table. Now you know, yes. Now I know. The minus success rate. What do you mean, Riz? Also, again, I should be burning my bullets right now. My boss bullets. Oi. Huh? Oh! What? He broke free? He broke free! Oh, I didn't send him back in! Yeah, alright, I didn't send someone back in. Okay. Well, in that case, just go beat his ass. Yeah, that's on me. Okay, I can just wake them up. Oh my God, that looks adorable! I'm drawing Yum Yum on a cloud later. Okay, anyone else snoozing? I have no way of checking the clerks. Okay, there's a few other wisps going out. Oh, clerk's right here. Whoa! It's actually a MOA. What kind of, uncontrollable. Damn, he looks even cooler. Alright, rise and shine, bud. I don't know if they'll die if I don't wake them up. I got the new knight. Nice, I think. I'm not sure. Oi. Oi. Wake up. Matthew. Sleeping on the job, bud. Okay, I'm sorry about this. She looks like she would work under Gebra. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, we're doing a suppression. You know what? You can sleep forever. Just focus on your agents for now. Fair point. I'm just gonna highlight uncontrollable olive in central. Eyelet and Lizzie right here. Oh, I think they're bugged. I don't know why they're still purple. Maybe if there's still people asleep. We'll find out in a little bit. Olive in central. I just woke her up. Hang on. Just doing this to check. Okay. Eyelet and Lizzie. That's it. I think I did see a couple other wisps. Hopefully they don't burst into, like, dream demons. Okay. Trouble's out of control, so I think there's... Okay, I'm just gonna rapid click them. Lizzie, wake up! I think they're bugged. Unless I gotta do this. I hope they're not bugged. That would be annoying. Might have to retry the day. Damn. What if I, Rise and shine. Alright, well, now I know. Now I know that his thing's attachment. Sure. Kind of annoying, but alright. They won't die if you finish the day, but unfortunately I'm gonna need them. This unfortunately can also happen to some bosses. Huh. Alright, we're gonna retry the day. Sure, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll do the course suppression again. It doesn't seem impossible. It doesn't seem impossible. Oh, those agents are likely immortal right now. Oh, I thought they'd just be sitting ducks while they're asleep. Well, either way, I wouldn't want to lose, who was it? Eyelet and Lizzie? Or was it Yukari? Even worse if it's Yukari. It's fine. We're like, what, 2 meltdowns in? For sure, though, this will be my last attempt for the night, I think. I got that pizza dough with my name on it. When bugged like that, most entities become immortal. Spaghetti code. Alrighty. If it's Teth, I'm not, like, super interested in getting its stuff. We may as well, but... we'll see. It saved all of my positioning. Yep. Oh, it's because I didn't click this. Alright. I got hard stuck at day 49 because of it. Yikes. Oh! Hello, Kessid. First things first, let's move Delilah and Diva. Delilah. And I think Diva's down here. Yeah. Delilah and Diva. I think that's it. I was wondering why she was coming from there, but there's no, like, way to get from here to here. So that makes sense. Alright. It's a little tedious, but, you know. Gotta do it. So, white damage this time. Probably can't do blue star. Then. But that opens the door for a lot of units. A lot of Apnos. I like waiting for double kills if I can, but considering we're going to be going through so many meltdowns anyway. Oh, great. No clerks in welfare today. I got the day off. I'm going to move y'all to an elevator just so I can fire a gun in this room without being afraid. Look at them. I don't know. I feel bad doing it. Okay, alright, you get to live. Return to your department. I would like you to hide in an elevator. They love this, like... I don't even know how you describe that face. But I see that one a lot. I think this is a department where they're not always here in the center, yeah. Is this the song that's original? Because I know it's like royalty-free stuff, right? But there's like one or two. Look at this man is so happy. Right? Ah, whatever. This is a fantastic design. In fact, I'm gonna screenshot that. That's good. It took me 3 weeks before I got past it. All of Lobotomy Corp is DMCA. Ruina has some during the Millie songs. The normal work themes, the trumpets, and a few story themes are ones they wrote. Ah. Gotcha. Got 2 shots. Bam. Triple kill! Nice. Okay. Now that the bullets are spent, let's just get to work. We know it's attachment, so we can just send an island. The only reason it broke free was because I forgot that we had to send it back in because it was the target of the meltdown. That was on me. Wait, you do white damage? I mean, it's Teth rank, right? I'm only worried about WoW rank white damage. WoW and Aleph rank white damage. No, it does black. Good. Like, no one's working with Blue Star right now. Is Yin black? Well, I mean, literally yes, but is it black type damage? Also yes. Perfect. Then we'll send in Gem Miner. Oh, dude, I apologize again for how choppy it is. Okay, Delilah. Pale doesn't count, right? Good God, I don't want to imagine what buffed pale damage is like, actually. Jesus Christ. Good God. This is black type damage. Yep. I think Melting Love is white. Not that we want to work with Melting Love anyway. Just gonna keep sending Islet in. This is red, so I'll send in that. Just gonna double check I clicked the right one. There have been times where I clicked the wrong one and it ends in a death. Gem Miner. At least Pale is pretty free considering most things don't deal it. Yeah, doesn't deal it. I think Eve is good to work one more time. This thing actually looks pretty sick. I don't really know what I'm looking at though. Like, what's he holding? Like a busted up file cabinet? Oh no, it's his container. Ah, it's his tin can. Okay, that makes more sense. Why is he a monstrosity under the tin can when Gebra is a woman? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. You are red damage, right? Yes. So we can do this. And this again. I'm just gonna keep working on it until I got like 100 boxes or something. Easy enough. Gem Miner. Delilah. Oi. I said Delilah. And at negative 12%, I don't really want to work with that anymore. Okay, next work causes the next meltdown. I'll have it be I'll have it be the bee. I'm dishing out some bullets here, though. It's now black type damage. Does that change on the fly? Hang on, hang on. So if I had somebody working with an Aleph that did black type damage, does that retroactively start dealing more damage to the unit that procced the meltdown? That was very confusing what I just said, but I think you know what I mean, Alonso. That I don't remember. I would assume so, knowing this game. I'll go on that assumption. Just in case Matt messes up with this. Not Amber Dawn. Red Dawn is fine. Attachment, not insight. Gotta remember, black type damage. That means white star is back on the table, yin is off the table. You have meltdowns to deal with. You're right. One meltdown. Thank you. It's red shoes, which, just looking at it, temperance 2 or lower. When it's normal, it lowers. When it's bad, it lowers. When it becomes 0, you get tempted. You can click them to cure it. So, your best bet is red. Go for it, Islet. For temperance is 5, so it'll be fine. Alright, good job, Matt. Gonna send in Gem Miner 1 or 2 more times. Black type damage. I mean, Diva's fine working once. But why risk it? I don't gotta, is the answer to that question. Okay, perfect. Islet, you can work with this thing. We're at 43 boxes. I don't think that's enough for all the info yet. There's not very many clerks left, so we will send Matt in one more time. Wait. That does black, but she's so much stronger than it that it doesn't matter. Yes. Okay, what does black damage? MOSB. I think that's it that I need to worry about. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This thing does red. Alright, Yukari, you gotta walk your dog. So this thing, it's cunning, right? Or, I'm not sure if it's cunning or it's like, it's learning. And I think we're worried about it becoming like fully sentient or something. I don't think it knows that we view it like a dog right now. Okay, is 56 boxes enough? Nah, we'll do one more time. Okay, not doing that. Don't need to do Judgment Bird. Although giving Delilah, actually, I think she has the eye slot unlocked. Yeah, I wanted her to keep the glasses. I should maybe get rid of that for the bandages, though. If it's even a good ego gift. Movement speed 3, attack speed 3, repression work success rate plus 6%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. One more time here with Gem Miner. We're good on the bees, and this one we can just keep working with. Okay, 4. Oh my god, the armor is kind of goofy, but adorable. Engulfing Dream, and the weapon is a chicken. If I didn't see it break free, I wouldn't understand why the weapon was a chicken. Why this thing is a cockatrice to begin with, I'm not sure, but I'm curious to find out. We'll read the lores after this workday.
My game paused? No. I'm going to read all the guidelines. Yes. After employees with temperance under level 2, or any employee with temperance level under 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. When the work result was bad, the clapboard counter decreased. When the void dream escaped, its light put every employee who came into contact with it to sleep. They woke up when the manager shook them. This is a lie, because the two girls here didn't wake up. Void Dream eventually returned to its containment unit of its own volition. Huh. That's surprisingly kind. Warning. Attempts to suppress this abnormality will provoke it, transforming it into an extremely hostile entity. This second form is designated as Void Dream-1. Void Dream-1 occasionally crowed, dealing white damage to an entire department. Employees who were asleep due to the abnormality's light awoke and panicked after hearing Void Dream-1 sound. Interesting. I see why you called that, I don't remember who it was, but someone likened it to Punishing Bird, I think. Because he'll go back on his own volition if you don't attack him. I mean, seeing the chicken form was pretty cool too, though. Alright, fair enough. And the weapon is supposed to escape as the cloud and sheep it. Something must have attacked it after it escaped. Oh, I think I sent people in to fight it, honestly. I think that's what happened there. White weapon, very fast with a medium range. It's Tetha though. I would have loved to see this guy earlier. That's a cool abno. He looks like Mareep from Pokemon, which may also be based on a. Actually, no, Mareep's a sheep. I'm not sure what this is then. I guess we'll find out when we do the lore. Right now it doesn't really matter what we do, so long as it's not black type damage. I think I will send. Well, I guess we'll just keep sending Islet in here. What was the ego gift, actually? Oh my god, that's a good ego gift. Are you kidding me, bro? Some goat horns? Damn, that's sick. Why haven't you gotten this yet, Islet? Wait, did she get the Galaxy Kid one? Huh. I was gonna send her to go work on getting that, but she already has it. Badass. Void Dream has some goat gifts. Dude, that thing was awesome. Okay, that's a really good one. I mean, I don't need the gear, but I'll buy a couple of them. And I guess White Star is on the table again, because it's black type damage, and this is white. Sending Priz. One more work from now, we'll initiate the clowns, which is fine. Oh, I actually had it before you had to retry because of the bug. Huh. So she got it on the previous workday then, and I just didn't notice. Alright. Give me a sec. And then I'm gonna press. I think we'll give up on it now. And we'll only work with the important stuff. This department doesn't melt down anymore, so I'm gonna send Prismia in here. Although I'm worried it's gonna start dealing white type damage. Who knows what Kesset is gonna pick next. So actually we will have Islet be the one to activate it. Alright. Keep your eyes peeled. Actually, no, it's not meltdowns, it's clowns. Also, keep your eyes peeled. And cheers for the beginning. I mean, if it is white, you could always lead them with, since that just makes them panic. And don't panicking people yeet themselves into Blue Star, though? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Also, hello? Hello, I'm cranking the music up. Okay. I like your taste in music, Kessid. Alright, we got clowns to kill.
Okay, we can send everybody. Everybody's kitted out, like, at least E rank and above, so... These first couple of not abnos, but ordeals are perfectly fine. I just can't send Katya or Jenko. Sorry, the Steam friend pop-up is there. I don't wanna click on that. There we go. Hey yo! I'll send Gem Miner by himself. Oh, there's 2 clowns here. Well, what if I did this? Okay, Gem Miner, get out of the way. Okay, that's lowering the Clyfoth. Oh shit. No friendly fire here, right? Let's make sure we actually click the thing. Every Sephiroth has their own themes as the phase. Wait, really? Oh, what? I don't remember the other ones. I remember like Pure Stark Silence. I don't know who's or maybe I'm thinking of Blue Star. I'm not sure. We'll just send the legally distinct clone. I'll get there in a jiffy. And then this one we'll send. I'll just send these 2. I'm sure if I shared HODs, you remember it. Sure. Wouldn't mind listening. Later though. Bam! I'm glad he didn't lower the Clyfoth of the bees. That would have been annoying. I think I missed one somewhere, or they're just taking a while to get to it. Or it warped. These dastardly little clowns. Oh, or it's this one right here. Nope. Ah, it's here. It warped. Little shite. Gonna punt that clown to a different wing. I don't know any of the other wings. He wants to free Reddit. Okay, nothing else? Nothing else. Remember, you can douse for it using the rabbits menu. You're right. That's the last one. I mean, if Reddit escapes, Diva can just fucking smack it back in his place. Damn! To live is to yearn and fight for our desires. Oh my god! I see your game, Kessid. Oh no! Well, that throws a wrench into things, doesn't it? Okay, we can at least work with white enemies. Just realized the real danger is the ordeals, huh? I mean, yes, and the fact that we're probably eventually going to hit every single damage up. And we're going to have to do a dusk at minimum. I hope it's the worms, because the worms, we don't have to take damage, so long as I'm careful. Okay. We should get as many boxes as we can ASAP. So I don't have to worry about getting boxes. But the fact that I'm already halfway there means I don't think I actually need to stress about that. I don't think energy is the problem here. I think just not dying is the problem. You don't have to deal with the ordeals if you run smart enough. I don't know, man. That makes me think of the train. You want me to min-max in the back of my head? Like, oh, there's worms in, you know, this department. So, I don't know. That seems like a little much. Oh, my frames. My poor frames. Okay, we're done with things here. I'm gonna send Priz in, because white damage is good right now. Yeah. Black damage is not. I mean, maybe by the end of it, that we'll do that. Depending on the ordeals we get, but preferably not, obviously. Yes! 10% quota is nice. I love her hair! I don't know, man. Yeah, it's too good to live. Or at least I won't be the one killing you. I'll be an abno. Okay, look. I'm waiting for you guys to group up, but if you're not gonna, then so be it.
That dude had like the Zoomer broccoli haircut. Okay, that's at least one clerk dead. We're a ways away until MOSB gets pissy. I can't afford another one? I can. Weapon, I guess. And then we'll start dealing with these. Okay, you two, or you three, I mean, hide there. You take no pleasure in doing this. I'm always worried I might accidentally kill one of my own units. Unlikely, but still concerned. Oh, I didn't even realize I left them there. Whoops. You'd love to get a double kill. That looked like Paul. Damn, dude, we haven't seen Paul in forever. Homeboy's permadead. Can have them wait over here. We're just doing this to make the eventual ordeals better. I've got the speed on 3, guys. There's no way you're this slow. Ah! Y'all are lucky. Just gonna click these. I won't do that for the department over here, though, because I need them there. Okay, we can only do white type or pale. Thankfully, we have pale. That'll be you. Red. No, not red. Not red. Okay. So one more time with Priz. Yeah, I think that's fine. This is black, so probably not. Oh, when things start melting down, that could get rough. During a core suppression, will they melt down in that facility? Probably, right? So we have a chance of any of these melting down. I guess that's fine. I mean, at worst, I'll have to send someone to their death if there's, pale damage up and Justice Bird or Judgment Bird is breaking free. You already had Yang, so yes. Sorry, what's that in reply to? Okay. Yeah, that's no-go. Do this one more time, though. Doing good on boxes? I mean, I may as well, right? I'm out of bullets? Yep. Oh, you already had Yang, so yes, Contested Meltdown, thank you. You got... when you stream, sometimes you forget what you said a minute ago. Is it a good sign of things? Probably not. That's red. What am I doing? I caught it. I don't want to work with that. I don't want to work with that. We could work with lower ranked things just to pass the time until it changes at the next meltdown. Like, you want to work with this? I think you're a red trainer, right? Red shoes. Yeah. Okay. This thing is fascinating. Did this game have an early access period, or did it just come out as is? I know it was like really buggy and like the translation really sucked at first.
but I wonder. That's a no-go. That we could do, but I'd prefer not to. And this is red. Red's a no-go. I mean, it's kind of dull, but, you know, just work with this. Okay, I let you go there and just have you work over here. I kind of want Islet to get this gift. It had what is called Legacy. So is there a big update on Limbus right now? Because I keep seeing someone in my friends list booted up. Including abnormalities that didn't make it into the final game. Whoa! Pale was a % chance of death. Judgment Bird was he. And was still pale. A multitude of other small changes. Including abnormalities that didn't make it into the final game. Is there a way we could look at those? Or would that be spoilers for a future game? I'm just gonna work with these two, because why not? Everything else around here is kind of scary. Well, I mean, I guess I could go up here and train somebody, but... We should make use of Night of Despair as well. They won't be able to work for the rest of the day, though. Oh, but pale damage is doubled. Although there's not very many sources of pale damage. Okay, that explains things. I still have a conscious. I wonder, do I still have a conscious left inside me? These texts change as the phase progresses, right? Phases. Let my employees rest in peace, won't you? We read that earlier. That's a source of red, and their Freischutz's armor is a lower level than the Queen Bee. I can see about doing Pork's job and fetching them. Sure, if you don't mind. I'd appreciate that. Sure. I'm gonna give Bong Bong the buff. May as well make use of it. I just gotta remember the pale damage is doubled. Actually, wait, what kind of damage you do? White? Atta girl. Okay, that's good. Although, not that it would really matter since she's wearing Aleph rank gear. Okay, these two. Yeah, after all, I'll only deal with these. I'm surprised they haven't gotten the ego gift yet. Isn't it a really high chance? 16%. Low rolling here. Okay, we're on a meltdown. Red Noon. I think that's just the clown car and then a bunch of little clowns. Easy enough. Easy enough. Although we are taking extra red damage. Does it even actively attack you? I think it's just the clowns when they blow up. They're too busy being little shits trying to break Abnos free. No meltdowns. We're good for pale and white. So you go over here. Excuse me. I say this all the time, but I don't get the human body, man. I haven't eaten since like noon. And yet I'm burping. We can send Priz. But not Gem Miner. I'm gonna remember I have to send these two back. We had to restart because I let them break free. And that's no good. I guess someone can work with Snow Queen. I'll hold that thought for later. We gotta make sure we do this. We're going back in, I let. It was only 2 meltdowns, right? Geberit can't melt down, Tiferet can't melt down, Kessid can, but there's nothing currently melting down. Okay. Going back in, Liz. That's red, so no. One more of these will be fine. That's a no. All right, buckle up. This is what our screen's gonna be for a while. I expect the ego gift at some point. Wait, she was taking red? Oh, yeah. She's taking red because it's red shoes. I thought it was the tapir, goat, chicken, etc. No, that's fine. Just gonna make sure I click the right one. That's a no-go. Can we do this one more time? Yes. It's Delilah's job. Do you think the Abnos remember? I guess Gebra would like to know my location right now, but after I say this, do you think the Abnos remember the employees? Or is it just canonical that they're, like, not sentient? I think they are, though, because some of them talk. Like, Funeral of Dead Butterflies. Like, if an Abno kept work... Could you build a friendship with one of these? Or an acquaintanceship, I guess. Like, oh, Delilah and Judgment Bird know each other. By this point. I guess... Is the ego gift a byproduct? Or is it, like, a favor being granted? Send the messages you've seen so far on Discord so as to not clog the chat. Thank you. I don't mind either way, though. Alright, gotta remember, we got Clown Car coming up. Dang it, man. I want Lizzie with the horns, and I want Eyelet with the lipstick. That would be adorable. I envy you, manager. You can completely forget your moments, most filled with... You can completely forget your moments, most filled with... shame. Makes sense. Okay, we got Clown Car coming up. I'm gonna have these two initiate it, though. Hey! There it is. Atta girl, Liz. Okay. This will initiate. We're going to need to hunt them down, and should be fine. Although, it does do increased red-type damage, so I might only send the best. Or I'll have to RTS it. And actually, before we begin, do I have bullets right now? I do have bullets right now. Okay. I'm just going to rapid-fire these out. I don't want to hit any of my units, though. Because it's about to be initiated. I guess I could cancel it. Hang on, we'll cancel it. So now I'm going to use these bullets up before, you know, use them or lose them, right? Before we hit the next wave. Damn, he's angry. Okay. You know, I did actually see a modded video or two a while back. Look, this is a mercy killing, alright, guys. I'm doing you a favor. Just close your eyes for a moment. I'll remember you two. I did see a modded Abno that turned all of the units bald. That was kind of funny. Not that balding is a funny thing. It's a serious matter for men. Not something I'm affected by at the moment. And knocking on wood, hope I never do. That looks like tomato.
Or tomato guy. Or tomato guy. One of my units. And coincidentally, the YouTuber that the video I saw, the modded... It was one part of a modded playthrough that I watched. And the guy was Tomato Gaming. Funny coincidence there. We're almost good here. Okay, I think that's every clerk dealt with. Don't mind this. That is a cool hairstyle, though. Okay, the problem is Central. I wish you could manage the clerks as well. Like, they were stuck at level 0, but you could at least, like, boss them around. Or give them, like, maybe, like, the weakest ego gear. Or they had a chance of getting ego gifts, that kind of thing. That'd be cool. Alright, I want to say that's all of them. I'll have Islet initiate. Okay, we're slowing down time, and it's time for the clown car. The harmony of skin. We march from time to time. It's something our pleasure. Okay. It's not an entity I can click yet for some reason. There we go. Boy. There we go. It does red type damage. It's He rank. If you're WoW or higher, I'll send you in. I mean, we could just deathball it as well. It's just the clown cars. Is it only one clown car? No, right? There's gotta be one I'm missing. Oh, use your rabbits, dude. Wow, it's only one clown car, and then I guess it turns into a couple of different things. I'm looking for WoW rank units. Definitely not you. You're weak to red. I'm pretty sure. You me? I don't know why my mouse cursor feels off. Wrong. That's resistant. Definitely not Odeli or Igori, whoever that is. Oh, I have y'all waiting over here. Okay. Give me Bong Bong. This dude moves way faster than I remember. Okay, no one here is really that strong. Which way you going, homeboy? He's going down. Oh, in that case, you're kind of make it easier for me to send other units in. Aleph rank, we're good. Honestly, yeah, these... Just not, Maritza. No, not Maritza. What's your name? Katya? Katya. Even send... Nah, not Mobby Nerd. Mobby Nerd's weak to red. No. Weak to black. I always mix that up with Naked Nest set. Okay. We're gonna shield. Damn. Damn, that's some damage. Whoa. Okay, yeah. It's gonna make a clown, but then they're gonna warp, right? Yeah, okay. Thankfully, we have the rabbits. Do you think this pings the rabbits every time we pull this up? And they get really annoyed when we do this? Not that it matters. They don't really have much of a presence outside of those Gebra cutscenes. Okay, one in safety, one in welfare, one in disciplinary, and that's it. 3 clowns. And this one's right here. We can just send Hal in. I don't want her to break out red, though, so how about we send
Not Juliet. Give me Yum Yum. Okay, there was one in the department down here, welfare, right? Yeah. Both of them are fine. And then the last one was in disciplinary. I think we can just send all three of these. He's trying to break out Blue Star? What an asshole. Damn! There we go. The collision of one life with another, skin harmonizing, painting a yet more beautiful appearance. We've hit the energy quota. We just need to get to meltdown level 8. Alright. Okay. Once again, we're stuck with just white, which, I mean, I can just do this. No, like, it's gonna be kind of boring to look at, but I can just keep doing this, right? Anything else that's just kind of free. What's Snow Queen's deal? When the result was normal, the employee was kissed. When the result was bad, the employee was kissed with a high probability. The employee who received Snow Queen's second kiss forgot everything and was trapped inside the containment unit. To avoid the Snow Queen's deadly third kiss and rescue the trapped employee, a duel with the Snow Queen must be commenced. Only those with a high fortitude will be able to rescue the employee. Let's make sure to rescue them before the day is over. Is there anyone that needs to work on insight? Or attachment? Coincidentally, yes. Sure. You're on Snow Queen duty then, Katya. I need to remember where she is. Because when ordeals happen, she has a magic bullet. We'll go with Prudence first. And then these two. We're done with the energy, so just a couple more meltdowns. And if it's 5 meltdowns, it's for sure going to be these two and something over here. I can just ignore a meltdown on, like, the Iron Maiden, right? Because I don't really remember how that works. It's an Iron Maiden, though. It can't be good. No matter what. I wonder if the damage scales, actually. So she's going to take red type damage. Is it going to do, like, way more? She has the Galaxy Kid gift, so she should be fine. 7. I don't think that's much larger than it was before. The Iron Maiden doesn't melt down. Oh! Badass. Doesn't seem to be taking, like, multiplicative damage. Excuse me. And this is our life for the next little while. 75% success rate. And it doesn't go down because she's rank. Nice. And you only get kissed with a normal probability on a normal work and a high probability on a bad work. Ailette hates lipstick, apparently. Pris can work with that, but no need. Well, in that case, Yin is very simple. Pick it up, put down. Judgment Bird is just Delilah. And anyone can work with Reddit. Nice. I think we have a pretty good setup for this then. It's going to be a little dull, but, you know. Barring them spicing it up a bit in a weird way, we should be fine. Just going to double check I put the right one. That's actually going to do the next meltdown. For sure, those two. We have new, we might have new dialogues.
Only 2 meltdowns? Also, it's everything but red. We can work with red, though. We can work with red. That means that they'll be taking more damage here, but they're Teth and He rank. They should be fine. I only see these 2 melting down. I mean, works for me. Juxtapose this with the Gebra mission, and hot damn. Oh, if there's no third, it means the Iron Maiden 8-1. Yeah. You've said that before. You've said that before. Nice. Huh? Dun, 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 dun. What does the horn do? SP plus 4? Sure. Did I finish the mission where I needed a bunch of people with over 100 prudence? Or did I not have the mission because it was a Hakma thing? Alright. Oi. Put a sock in it, bud. I think you should have cleared it. Okay. I'm used to being able to pick, like, a reward, but maybe that's not, maybe I gotta progress their stories or something. So, I don't think we'd be able to tell if she got a kiss regardless because of the handsome Squidward ego gift. But it should be fine. They don't even have a chance to get back to the the department by the time they can go back in. Look, it's paid overtime, alright? I'll treat my employees well. Okay, I didn't see any new dialogue. Well, Binaz was the last one, so you unlocked being able to see her core suppression cutscene once the department is fully expanded. Ah! I didn't realize we needed to fully expand that part. I didn't realize that was part of it. Okay. Actually, while Rave was here, I should have asked if he wanted to play some OJ tonight. Because some of my boys haven't done the event yet. I'm not sure how much time is left. It might have to be tonight if we do anything. Although, I'm still down to hang out after this if you want to, Alonso. I gotta bake a pizza first, though. I gotta make my pizza sauce and bake a pizza. My stomach just growled. I will not bring up pizza again. Alright, gotcha. It's nice having 2 weak Abnos down here, man. Event ends on Saturday, so you got some time. Unfortunately, I'm not really in the OJ mood. No problem. We played a bunch of it the other night, so I can't blame you. Okay, 1 away from initiating. And it's going to be 4 meltdowns. Alright. Fair enough. I'll wait for them to be done, and then I'll initiate with Katya. How about that? Does it end Saturday night? Because maybe the boys would want to do that as a segment. That's something I'll want to double check. Alright, Katya. Green Dusk. That is... Oh, that's the shipping freight containers, right? Yeah. I'm not asking you to do anything right now. Also, it's red, pale, and black. We can't work with the bird anymore. Okay. Well, I mean, we still need to work with these ones, though, obviously. Put on the makeup. It'll look good, trust me. Does he put on the horns? Also, we have 2 over here, yeah? No! I guess they can't melt down in the department. Damn, dude. You'd almost think I optimized it to be this way. Say, Alonso, can I initiate the dusk and workday and not bother with the shipping freight containers? Or do I still have to do that? I was thinking of the day before this. That's fine. Then I don't need to worry about these ones anymore. I'll still station them here, though. Like, If you could start enough work fast enough, yes. Huh. So remind me, nobody dies while they're working. Or at least, you know, like, if I end the workday while they're working, nobody dies. Like, no offense, I actually kind of want to fight. If I weren't doing Kessid suppression, or just a suppression in general, I would want to fight the shipping freight containers again. I don't remember what it's called, sorry, but it's shipping freight containers full of robots. It's pretty cool, honestly. I feel like we would do pretty good against it, but not during this one. Workday ending mid-work doesn't kill anyone. Okay, I can't remember if the shipping freight containers immediately start pumping out enemies, or if it takes a little while. I know Helix of the End does give you a little bit of leeway, I think. If we just position... Oh, but... Wait. It technically doesn't matter if they're going to take increased damage or not, because they're not going to do the complete work. They're going to take 1, maybe 2 ticks, so I can immediately hit the next meltdown, and then quit out. It would work like that, right? I mean, worst case scenario, I could just try to do it, but I'm pretty sure the robots deal red. And like a lot of it in like a line, in like piercing damage, so I don't know. Let me just double check if it's reach 8 or finish 8. Okay. If it's reach 8, badass, we're out of here. Bam. If it's finish 8, then we'll try this risky strategy. Why not? Because honestly, I actually didn't mind doing this. This was perfectly fine. Also, let me take a screenshot of Lizzie. I need to send this to Matt later. See if he wants to draw Lizzie with goat horns. It's a reach 8 badass. So... Well, wait. What does it mean by reach 8 if we haven't... We're at 7. Right, so we'll have to do it anyway. Wait, oh, you don't even have to do the dusk. Let's fucking go! Okay. Damn, man. So once the dusk starts, hit end, get out. Or will Kessid just be like, oh, maybe I should drink less coffee. And then it ends. Or will I have to hit the end workday? I don't think you have to hit the end workday button on corporate suppressions. Okay. Badass. Okay. Then we'll just keep going. Dun, 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 dun. Core suppression will auto end. So it'll summon the shipping freight containers, and then it'll just auto complete. If so, amazing. Oh, we have some lores to read after this, and then while we read the lores, I might go turn my oven on. I'm getting that hungry, man. Okay. I might not even make pizza sauce. I might just go with some tomato sauce. That's how my grandma would make it growing up. She would just use the H-E-B brand tomato sauce. Dun, 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 dun.
I kind of want to see what this thing looks like when it breaks free again. I wonder if it's like a grade higher than Teth, because it's Teth right now. Oh my god, look at her. I was hoping you would apply the lipstick with her triangle mouth, but it just seems to be a PNG that they apply over it. Okay. Still, it's cute. Alright. Instinct. Attachment. I should have a contingency plan just in case it doesn't work out. So I think we'll have Yukari wait here. We'll have Prismia wait here. We'll have Matt wait here. Gemminer wait here. Katja's waiting by that. Anybody can wait in front of Galaxy Kid. Diva, you can wait there. Delilah, you can wait there. This is just a backup plan. Anybody can wait in front of the teddy bear. You seem to be a fan of the teddy bear because you're wearing the armor. You can wait in front of Jesus. One sin, many thanks. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. Yeah. I was close to getting the name right. Don't at me. You can wait there. How many notches is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Maybe I counted that wrong and I can't exactly see this very well. Okay, this is just a what-if scenario. Even all this time later, I'm not always sure about the exact wording of one bro's name. Thank you. Plus, it's fun thinking up your own shorthands sometimes. Like, Risk of Rain? Me and the boys have names for a couple of the items. Like, I know APR rounds or whatever, call them boss bullets, etc. Okay, we're almost out of here. So long as the freight containers don't, like, insta-gib people when they spawn, we should be fine. Oi. I don't want to hear you barking in my ear, bud. Why don't we swap up which one they work with? Lizzie, you can work with this one. And then I think I'll wait to initiate it. Next work, we'll initiate it. Okay, fingers crossed this ends it. Okay. Okay. Best case scenario, it auto-completes. Worst case scenario, everybody jumps into a work. We immediately hit meltdown. In fact, I don't think we actually have enough. Someone wait in front of Red's department. You can wait there. You can wait there. Let's go! Is my world finally crumbling? GG! Alright, 0 deaths. And Katja hit level 5. Badass. Okay, we got some reading to do. Oh. Wait, we're picking first? Naked Nest, I wouldn't mind getting another set of the armor from, but preferably something new. Same with Silent Orchestra. Let's take a look at that suppression text then. Hang on. We're going to Discord. Okay. We're just going to read some of his quotes here while we decide. Each time Angela shows up, I shall commit sin according to her orders, and I see no fig leaf here to cover my shame.
It's much too late for me to repent. My friends were all gone, and I waited alone for dawn to rise out of the darkness. I didn't want to open my eyes again. I just yearned to fall into the infernal pit of hell, bearing my sins on my back. Is my world finally crumbling? Nah, don't worry about it, Kessid. You're doing good. Okay, I'll do this, this, and this. Alright, O-03-88. The only advice that can be given to is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. We just picked the new one, Alonso? And I'm assuming pick Bina so we can get that cutscene too. Waiting for a response here. Don't want to fuck up now of all times. But yeah, for progress. Alright. What? You're kidding. People here don't drink coffee in the morning? There's no better way to get energized than drinking a fresh cup of coffee before you start the day, man. What's with that look on your faces? You weren't expecting me to show up like this, were you? Ah, isn't this a shame? I wasn't expecting some massive welcome party, but I didn't think you guys would be so heartless. Well, of course I understand. You're all probably wondering why a talented man such as myself applied to join such a shabby company, huh? It's totally suspicious and nonsensical, I getcha. Well, everyone has their own agenda. Ah, so you're A. I think I heard about you from Carmen. Speaking of which, it was Carmen's speech that really brought me here. Where is she right now? So you came, Sir Coffee Addict. I missed that one. Miss, it's Daniel. You can sit down here. The person that sits next to you will explain the details of your work. What, so you knew I was coming? I told you, no matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. Jeez, I thought you were being sarcastic. May I request one thing before I join you officially? Could we get a coffee machine here? I want everyone to know how good freshly brewed coffee is. Daniel grabbed everyone's attention with his fancy suit that didn't fit in here at all. That's actually lovely artwork. I vaguely remembered Carmen had told me about him a few days prior. That one of the elites would stop by to apply to our company. He's a bit pompous, so don't believe everything he says, she said to me. I asked how she was able to recruit such an elite. Carmen answered nonchalantly, as if I had asked about something trivial. I'm a master at blowing people's minds. Don't you know that by now? Turns out that a revolution doesn't always have to be accomplished with bloodshed or the bearing of flags, manager. I've waited a long time for a savior. Someone who could free me from my inertia and wake me up inside. Why did I never come to the realization that I myself could be my own savior? Would you be so kind as to remember my mistake? It's very valuable to me. I hope your own pathetic little rebellion taught you a few things. Do you still not understand the reason why I didn't stop you? I'm referring to the real reason why I watched you without immediately putting you through the replacement process like Tiferet. I wanted you to engrave your lessons onto that metal body, that your trifling resistance ended up costing the lives of your poor little employees who trusted you until the end. Fuck no it didn't, bitch. Not a single death. Unless you count clerks. I know the word death means nothing to you now, but to them it held meaning. That's weird, Lady Angela. Since when did you start caring about the deaths of our employees? That's rich, coming from the one who would gladly force a containment unit open just to garner a little more energy, isn't it? Yet here I was, clumsily going with your flow as I assisted you. However, don't go thinking that this was entirely my loss. I know now that you don't really care about our condition. I know now that you weren't the one I should have been obeying. It's obvious that you should obey our manager and not me, Kessid. There's no need to state it out loud. You clearly know what I mean. I'm not going to let you do whatever you want now. You're such a loser, in the past and even now. Yes, I'm a failure. You don't have to point it out for me, but thanks anyway. However, Although you may want to believe that nothing has changed, it is in fact that many things are changing. It rests on you now to resolve the mess you made, Kessid. Let's, as they say, bury the hatchet with any hard feelings between us. There is one thing I want you to know, though. No matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. I'm still afraid, Manager. I'm still unsure if I can truly fight back against the fear I may face in the future. But I've decided not to run away. At the very least. So, what are my orders, Manager? Nice. Those who are faithful and trustworthy. 70% germination of the seed of light. Attaboy. My data and analysis are now lacking in some degrees, as this is the first time we've reached this point. Everything from here on out is a mystery. I know I'm not in a position to dare predict the outcome of your endeavors, but your task is not an impossible one. There is a real distinction between impossible and 0% possibility. Us machines say that when something will never happen after taking every possibility into consideration, it has a 0% possibility. Thus, my vision of you succeeding through every tribulation in the future is not impossible, but rather has a 0% possibility. However, I won't be disappointed if you fail. I'm a machine after all. Even if the sandcastle you've built up crumbles yet again, I'll be able to put up with it as if nothing happened. Fuck you, bitch. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect proper amounts of energy each day, sometimes by nagging and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It's also my role to butter you up with plain words to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating, because being your nanny wasn't in my programming. The pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now, they're very rusty. This means all the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well, now there's one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? Very scary. Alonso, once again, you're making the choice here. We're going to read the lore and we're out of here. But we're going to figure out whatever we get from Kessid as well. I can only wonder what it'll be from welfare. Maybe better healing for the whole department? That'd be cool. I know Gebera's was really good, getting more sets. Bina, I guess. Perfect. Alright. Stimulating encephaline. I like Kessid. I liked him even when he was Daniel. When they say elite, who was he? Was he someone from like another wing or whatever? I still don't know what the other wings are, if I'm being honest. Fascinating stuff. All of the fucking slog it is to get through the days, it's all worth it once you start getting little more pieces of lore and whatnot. Try to figure it out on the way. If it crashed here, I'm going to flip my computer. Okay, we're good. Kessid synchronization completed. There will be a 25% chance for an employee to recover before they panic or die. The recovery is limited to 1 a day for each employee. What do you mean? The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Clive-Oth meltdowns. That's a 25% chance to cheat death for everybody? Bro. I mean, that's not, like, huge, but that's still kind of sick. Considering nobody brought this up, I imagine it's not that practical, or it doesn't happen that often, but that's cool. I also find this pretty meh, but I guess it has its uses. I mean, yeah, you're gonna not want deaths to begin with, but still. Fascinating. Alright. I kind of like that. Alright, we have some lores to read. I think we'll just read them in the main menu. How about that? I'm gonna load in just to lock the day in. What day are we? 38. I don't think we need to restart until day 40 or something. So, I'm just going to load in to lock it in, and then I'm going to quit out. It's also going up against Gebra's suppression reward, so it kind of pales by comparison, yes. Also, pales in comparison? I don't think that's what you were going for, but that's where my brain went. Alright, I'm going to quit out. We'll take a slight peek at whatever this is. It's the concept of radiation. Alright. Okay, we're going to main menu. Whew, way more progress than I was expecting to make tonight. Alright, now I got a pizza and some Goose's Game and Folklore with my name on it after we read the lore. Okay, Codex. I might not read all three, because I think we have 3 ones to read. We're looking for... Schadenfreude. There's no way that was it, right? Schadenfreude. Yo, can I get a reminder? Was that the only new Abno? Schadenfreude and Void Dream. Okay, thank you. I thought we had more than just one, or just 2. Alright. O-05-76. Schadenfreude. A mechanical abnormality capable of walking on its own. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. It blinks, but never closes. The purpose of the eye or what it is observing is unknown. After several experiments, it has been discovered that when one or more employees stare at the abnormality, the condition becomes far worse. Experiment D-002. An employee was sent in after covering their eyes with a thick cloth. The cloth must be made from a fine opaque material. Tests must be conducted to ensure the cloth completely blocks their vision. After entering the abnormality's containment unit, they face the direction of the abnormality for 10 seconds. No reaction. So just getting it in your corneas, I guess. Experiment D-003. Similar to Experiment D-002, an employee was sent in with their eyes covered. The cloth was identical to the one used in D-002, but allowed the employee to discern some forms. After entering the containment unit of the abnormality, they faced towards the abnormality for 10 seconds. After 5 seconds, it aggressively approached the employee. Experiment halted. Oh, no talk if the unit died or not. Maybe they saved it. Experiment D-004. This time, a blind employee was sent in without any covering. The employee faced the abnormality for more than 30 seconds. There was no reaction. Please dispose of the subject used in D-004 immediately. What? Why? I guess if he's blind, he can't do work. I hope they didn't blind him on purpose. Memo. When training employees who have never worked with this abnormality before, it goes without saying, but please make sure to tell them not to look at the abnormality directly. If someone raises doubts about this, tell them what happened to employee Yumi, who didn't follow directions and stared directly at the abnormality. Memo 2. Employee Yumi can no longer be in charge of this abnormality. She claims that she is under constant surveillance, but this is a preposterous accusation, and we believe that she has a severe delusional disorder. Most of what she says is nonsense, but to put it simply, she claims that someone keeps watching her, whether she's eating or going to the restroom. Also, whenever she sees something like a keyhole or a crack between the door, she will become hysterical and try to seal any hole that she sees. However, what's more aggravating is that her mental corruption levels read normal, which makes it difficult for us to dispose of her by the system. Please replace her soon. Oh, Memo 3. Oh, the request we made before was resolved. Employee Yumi was found in her room. She covered all the holes in her room with duct tape, including the vent. She even stabbed her eyes out with a pen. The delusional disorder seemed to have been resolved as well. She's not muttering nonsense anymore. However, I have to wonder why you would want to send a blind employee to the containment unit again. I don't know what Experiment D-004 is about, but I don't think it'll do much good. So they send in a blind employee, Please dispose of the subject used in D-004 immediately. Are they only sending in the people that are gouging out their own eyes? And what does this mean? It's a little open-ended, I guess. Does this mean mirrors work? What do you mean by mirrors work? Like if we put a mirror in front of it, would it be looking at itself? Yumi was D-004. Okay. If we watch it through a mirror instead. Yeah, but we're not directly gazing upon it then. I doubt mirrors work for the rake, right? It's not direct. Yeah, but you're still taking in its form. And I'm assuming this thing has the ability to monitor anybody and everybody. Or at least it imprints on the people that work with it the thought or the feeling that they're being watched. And this seems to... Is it actually... Okay, so two questions. Two suppositions here. After working with Schadenfreude, are you then cursed to be monitored by it for the rest of your life until you go crazy when you see like cracks in the wall and keyholes that you stab your eyes out and then the company kills you? Or B, is it all in their head after working with this thing? Is it actually observing them and does it have the power to do that? Or 2, is it all in their head after just working with it and getting that, like, the feeling I'm being watched? It seems that when you gaze upon it directly, something about it haunts you. Yes, that's a great word of putting it, or a great way of putting it. So just looking at it directly is what does that? And I guess that kind of coincides with the way that you work with it, by not looking at it through the POV of the player. Huh. So if an employee goes... So the standard protocol is to not be able to see it. Like, at all. Including, including if your eyes are covered. So if it's opaque enough that you can see some shapes about it for 10 seconds, well, then it kills you. But even just looking at it, I guess, haunts you. That's a good way of wording it, haunts you. I would have liked to learn more about why or what. Who, what, how, when, or why. But interesting. That's kind of cool. Alright, where's the tape here? Wait, no, the manager's watching the facility that the camera is presumably. Unfortunately, Schadenfreude never gets any further explanation. If it somehow had something to do with the green ordeals, I mean, like that, I doubt there's any crossover between ordeals and Abnos, but that'd be kind of interesting. Just all the mechanical stuff being from the green ordeals is kind of cool. You can't look at Schadenfreude Prismia. You have to like have your camera not on it somehow. But yeah, maybe they're feeling. Maybe it heightens your senses of when you're being watched or not. And the fact that there's always cameras on you probably doesn't help. I don't know. Regardless, we don't really find out more, so kind of up to the reader. Here we go. T-02-99. Void Dream. I wish to sleep eternally, so don't bother trying to wake me up again. An abnormality whose form sports a goat's fur and horns. It is not unique in regards to its appearance with the exception of several colorful eyes embedded upon its body. Gaining information about this abnormality is expected to be difficult due to its ceaseless slumber. Plus, the following counseling log illustrates how Void Dream's ability to make any person slumber psychologically affects the employees. The results indicate that we cannot utilize this ability to reduce the mental corruption of our staff. Please refer to this record for further research. Please, make it quick. I gotta sleep. Is that because of the abnormality? Yeah, I remember seeing something that looked like a sheep pass me by, and, well, I fell asleep. Since then, I've been like this. Do you remember the dream you had when that occurred? Oh, I could never forget that dream. Could you please tell me as much as you can about it? It was happy. It was a happy, wonderful, sweet dream. That's all the words I need to describe it. Heck, I even felt glad to be working for this company. And I saw a guy who's not with me anymore. He was right next to me. Omitted. Because of that, I couldn't get a hold of myself when I woke up. I see. I've heard a little about you from the previous employees recently. All of them say that the only thing you do outside of work hours is sleep. Could you please tell me why? Don't you understand what I'm talking about? I just want to have that dream again. That dream where I was there with him, recalling those happy moments. But I couldn't go back no matter how many times I slept. I slept, and I slept, and I slept, and yet... I see. I'd advise you take some rest in your room. They said everyone who woke up after hearing that abnormality sound went mad. People think it's because they all had a horrible nightmare they couldn't handle, but it's actually the other way around. The reality they had to wake up to was so terrible that the soul gave up on waking life. As you know, time flows differently in dreams. A mere instant of waking life constitutes an eternity in the dream world. Maybe if Void Dream were to put me to sleep once again, then I might just have that wonderful dream anew. I'll prescribe you some sleep medicine. I assure you that it'll help you sleep. Please get some rest for now. Finally, you'll be prohibited from entering the Abnormalities Containment Unit from now on. A demon must change its shape to deceive others. A demon must grant sweet dreams to deceive others. A crack appears in the human mind when it is shown the dream it yearns for. A demon will never miss this chance to bring one to their doom. Don't say such complicated things. Don't say those scary words. I just want to grant people sweet dreams. Grant them the enrapturing dreams they want. Those who've had my dreams are destined to come back to me. So just close your eyes. In the dream, your smile was beaming, and we chatted with such liveliness. When I came back to waking life, I realized I was back in a world in which you no longer existed. I felt a void as big as that of my fleeting happiness I felt in my dream fill my heart. I closed my eyes and forced myself to sleep, but morning was still to come no matter what. I think that's when my soul started to crumble. In fact, I was already broken since that day I parted with you, but I've only been acting fine. My soul was already shattering itself into fragments after the passing of that day. Once I saw you again, my yearning for you began to bear down too heavily. I couldn't ever go back to my old self again. Counseling, rest, all of it was useless. I spent days by myself agonizing until I finally realized it. It lured me with an unforgettable bait. That was the price for eating away my nightmares, and then it left me with nothing but void, so I would have no choice but to return to it. Then I have lost to it. I don't want to know anything anymore. Please, eat my dreams. Fascinating. Fun fact, Void Dream is one of 2 abnormalities designed by the Japanese translation team. That's really cool. And this one is also really cool as well. Do we have amnesiacs? Can we wipe out the memory of the dream? Or is it just ingrained in them? And also, what is omitted here? Could you please tell me as much as you can about it? It was happy. Oh, it was a happy, wonderful, sweet dream. That's all the words I need to describe it. Heck, I even felt glad to be working for this company. And I saw a guy who's not with me anymore. He was right there next to me. Omitted. Because of that, I couldn't get a hold on myself when I woke up. Maybe he's just describing the rest of the dream, but... He didn't actually meet the spirit of the guy, right? This is a dream. This thing does dreams. It even admits to it over here. Probably omits a section considered too long, so the file doesn't get too long. Understandable. I really liked how long this file was. You get a lot. You get like a little bit of everything. You get the outline, you get a really long conversation about it, and then you get it talking and more information about it. And then I'm assuming this is Vincent's last words or whatever. Or unnamed person who caved. I kind of relate to this, honestly. I'll have a really good dream every once in a while, and you just kind of wish you were back asleep again after waking up. I don't know if that means my life lacks some meaning or something. Like, I'm sure you could pick my brain apart just from what I just said, but, I mean, I'm not sure I'd completely give up like these people. Still, fascinating. I like that one a lot. And it's cool that it becomes a different monster entirely when you actually attack it, and it goes back to its it goes back in on its own accord. Very cool. All right, that is gonna do it for LobCorp. Thank you for watching, as usual. I had so much activity tonight. It was honestly, I could not keep up with the chat. Okay, check out Prismia Arcan. He's probably gonna do some Tyler Tasmanian Tiger later tonight. If not, sometime soon, in like the next couple minutes. And check me out tomorrow. I don't have anything planned, but I might do the Toho game that Pork gave me. If not, I'll figure something out. I've been wanting to do Rune Factory and Tales of the World and Etrian Odyssey lately, so maybe you'll see some of that tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. We'll do more LobCorp next Tuesday. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye. Also, Alonso, you and me in like an hour. I'm gonna make a pizza. I'm down for some Goose's Game and Folklore. That sounds like a great time. Oh, see you, Gem Miner. Didn't know you were still here.